Welcome back to Immortals D&D here in Rocky River, Ohio. Continue on the trek through Hellgate Keep as the characters attempt to find the gate and close it, as is their goal. Last episode, even though it's floating freely through the air and living his whole life, I'm going to do one down and one after the break. So we get, hopefully I get the demon I can use, which I will use today. So I'm going to do that. I love that song. Jeez. I know that makes everybody happy. And tonight is the show, when they usually show it. It's usually on Sunday nights at 10 and 10. Yeah, pretty good. And if you guys are interested, Critical Role is showing a one-shot of the old Vampire Masquerade. You can pick up the episodes after they load it to Twitch. It's pretty cool. I actually was interested in Vampire Masquerade back in the 90s. It's a really different system. It's more role-play based than anything else.
It was actually a good show.
And as an aside, I almost forgot this. Those of you that like using models and things like that, I found this at a store in Minter. These are made in Russia by a model replica corporation. You can't find them online. I'm trying to get us to carry them, we will. It's called cover paper. This is the windmill. I haven't put together yet. It's a heavy cardstock. It's pretty cool. It also has a part that opens so you can see inside, and it does come with little cut out commoners and stuff like that. So for like $20, it's not bad. I actually like it, and it's the painting on it is beautiful. It's real elaborate. It's the brickwork here, the vines with the flowers, the wall, window, door, and these doors do open. So it's pretty cool, and they do have a wide variety. They range from anywhere from $15 to almost $60, $70 depending on the size. They have some really big ones. Barry showed up. Everybody's happy because they know they need a cleric.
Yes.
And the healer. They don't feel the large.
Doctor's happy we have everybody here.
Yeah. Rarely does anyone think I'm adequate.
No. That's not it.
Oh.
This isn't good. No.
You're right.
This is cool, but it's not a demon.
He's still going to do it. Don't worry.
It's a pterodactyl.
He'll find a way to use it.
Terrifying. This is really pretty.
The show.
Yeah.
It's because it's doing eyes. But yeah, this Terraform is really cool. Set up. Looks like I got a red salamander, which it is a demon place. One of the little goblin dudes. I was hoping to get one of them. Little stacks of goblins because in the Tomb of Annihilation. Tomb of Annihilation, like goblins that fight by itself. And they're pretty hardy. And then one of these little guys, Vigapig. Yeah. Kind of like from the Mummy movie. The Mummy movies at the end, the little guys running around.
Oh.
Which a lot of you can be used about D&D as it relates to being attacked by a bunch of dudes. I'm a double 20 character. I should be able to just hit one shot. Okay. When you're getting attacked 20 times around, eventually one of them's going to crit, and it's going to start whittling the gap. And with the crit tables I use, it's pretty bad. Anybody that's played or ran Dragon Mountain understands what happens when 100 kobolds come screaming down the hallway. That gets pretty brutal. They'll knock you down, beat you up, just grab the chest, all kinds of stuff. There's rules for that. This is a salamander? Yeah. Looks like it's a salamander. No, fire. My bad. That's pretty cool. I'm wondering how he can have any kind of clothing with the heat that he generates. But anyway,
Magic.
It is magic. It's magic. Fucking magic. Okay, so no Terraform. Should I open the other one? I got to give you guys?
No.
Sure, why not?
Goddamn.
Where's your guys' sense of adventure?
Just short of getting that.
This is D&D.
It's just that you didn't play yesterday, goddamn.
Dungeons and Dragons. We don't need any demons.
Well, just remember in the 80s it was all about demons.
I wasn't alive in the 80s.
I caught the tail end of the 80s.
I don't remember much of the 80s myself.
Well, I do. I remember seeing the show and thinking, wow, that's cocaine.
I'm still a single-cell organism in the cartoon.
I remember my mom told me I was not allowed to play D&D.
He was a women's
when it first came out, we would fight each other.
Well, they do that anyway.
Well, I know.
I mean, LARPers are great, and I like watching LARPers. They're awesome. I actually got to watch a live show in the Forest once. It was awesome. Remember that? That was pretty cool. I wanted to join them. Yeah, because I'm level 10. But never found the time. So anyway, so the theater of the mind it is with Max and Ventures. So we Windows floated across. He has been captured by terrorists in the net, and this is where we're at. And we're seeing what the rest of the party is going to do.
Before we progress forward, we do allow the Gal to have the time, since he was studying last time, to have the time to see what these items were.
So you want me to retcon? We should go back while he's up a level resting. Somebody wake me up that one here.
Sure.
You know,
If he wants to do that, that's his choice, of course.
Okay, first.
It's the 2-handed axe, the crescent moon.
Darkness. Darkness. Target. That's the bell. Plus.
Okay. What if they?
Yep.
Green tint spec.
Those are goggles. They use dark vision. What?
Immortals.
Who is it? No, one needs them. Or two can't see. Yeah.
Space Rage.
Space Rage.
What is this red?
I think that's Axis Blood Rage. Yeah. Axis Blood Rage plus 2. You said hand axe? No, plus 1. Allows the user to enact a rage that lasts as per a third level barbarian. At the end of the rage period, levels to exhaustion.
And then the logo kind of the license free ranges.
The license free ranges? Okay. That's the good. It allows users to use craft today. It's a plus one, right? Sorry. It gives user advantage to survival and nature checks. Okay. And will help locate edible plants within the 30 yards. And that's easy to stay.
I have the two white races that were necromancy magic on them.
One of them is a plus one, like wounds.
He wouldn't have had those. So he wouldn't have had those because we just got those. So he wouldn't have been able to figure out those were.
Well, we got those in chest.
Right, and he wasn't with us when we found those. He was still safe.
But
Well, we were rested.
right. Rest to identify him.
Okay, I didn't realize that was. Okay.
So one is liquid wounds.
Yeah, one liquid wound, 2 times a day. Plus one. The other one, cast Bane. Very quick. Once a day. Plus one.
And it's one of each of those, or one of those per day?
One of each.
Check out those arrows too.
Those arrows, you can check those down. Sure. Yeah, we're doing. Okay. The arrows are arrows language versus noise.
Okay. Can I?
Non-demonic.
So if when I used it, it automatically started aiming towards nearest humanoids. Can I at least choose?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. But
I think that is us.
Yes. They were all someones. They just there's you can get those hands later though. I got one.
You get here.
Oh, carry. I thought there was only one. So I'll carry the one. Prep. We'll divide those up here, I guess. Because something's happening to party men.
I think those okay was talking about. I don't know. Nice.
How much damage do those do last time?
2d6 on crunch.
Wow.
Don't do it, man.
Please.
The hallway has been lowered. You guys see the snatch hold to the side. What do you do?
Well. Can we see the town still?
I run around the hallway.
You enter the threshold of the hallway. Strict lift. Kind of this slow motion. Two wisps.
It's 12. It's 16.
So you are going through. Start to relive your whole life, all 400 years or something. And part of the history, part of the reliving is it goes backward in time from when you met the guys the group, and you start seeing yourself in your travels, and then you come back to the invasion of Askelhorn and the dwarven and elven kingdoms that were here. You see that your family had packed up what they could, headed south, passing through Lower Delzoon as a child, and you know, the orc hordes keep following you, the demonic leaders keep following you guys at the behest of your uncle, who was the one that created this. And you see that it's a gradual build-up of, first it started with one demon, and then another, and then another, and then these devils were then summoned by another archmage to try to battle it. And in the Ascending Chaos, one of the sides won, and then they took over everything, killing their masters, leaving your uncle there to attempt to reap the benefits. And that's when you had taken off south, you know, with destruction of the place, and then you start to remember pieces and parts of the complex. Like, you heard stories of the granaries and stories of tombs of some of your elders that are down here somewhere. And some are very sacred to the elven people. You knew that this place was full of magic, full of items everywhere. There were places throughout the whole complex.
Okay.
So as you come through, I'm gonna draw this. You gotta get between you two.
Let's do this one.
Okay.
I gotta get the minis. 99. Because we just rested. They have a choke. That is which price is it?
Full. We just rested.
Do you have anything up to the long? Yeah. Oh, okay. Just write it.
Okay. Can I 81 somewhere?
What's your health?
Full max is 90. What's that? It's the 35.
It's 7, so
So,
yeah.
I love the props, guys.
Oh,
So
he's
cute.
Touch the fire, see what happens.
I don't know, I've been playing a lot of Shadow of War, and you can shoot the fire and make it detonate, so maybe I could do that.
No, I have an idea. Cast Burning Hands on the fire.
Make it bigger.
Oh, this is gonna tickle. Longer. This is gonna tickle.
This is fine. This is
They
fine.
always
guys.
have an exit to run from.
Well, it's fine.
Oh, I see Azog the Defiler. Please no.
What did you see?
Azog the Defiler.
Egg roll is ruined.
Oh, nice.
He's from the Hobbit trilogy. He's
He did.
a pale orc. Very not nice.
Okay.
He did, but yeah.
Where's our line of
Is he
like
like
30
white?
guys?
Huh?
He took him away.
Yeah, he's called the pale orc.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
He got his hand. So he can go with
Where's the other guys? There's 6 there, 7, 8. Who's missing?
There's 2 there, and there's 7
Yeah.
there.
Okay, that's right. Alright.
Alright, so they're all there.
Yeah? No, wait.
No,
There's
2
one
and 6.
That's right.
One missing.
There's 8 of you here.
Oh, is it?
There's only 8.
Yeah, there's 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So it takes you 2 rounds to get across. They try to grab you, you don't, and you land with your feet hitting the ground hard. Initiative.
All of us?
Tim for now. Well, you guys figure out what you're doing.
What about me?
I'm gonna capture you. If you want to roll initiative, that's fine.
Well,
I'm going to cut yourself free.
that's
Roll
I have,
initiative.
Well, I have my spider knife, which is designed for cutting webbing.
Roll initiative and bindle.
And
You
they
don't need to
club you
argue
over the
with me,
head.
just
and
roll it.
incapacitated.
Wow, my cards are missing. Alright. Old school.
Aren't they in your... I put them in your little pouch.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're thing. There you go.
Are we able to see this far down the hallway? And
I'm sure you see my back.
Yeah, and
I'm
well, I'm
getting
sure we
more
can
in
see
on
because remember they're double doors that are there.
yeah.
So I'm sure we can see a little bit into the room.
Guys,
Okay.
there's a lot in here.
A lot of
I
water.
actually can't
It's
hear
a
you.
lot of.
Oh, they can't hear me?
Can't
Oh,
hear you
never mind.
past that hallway. You guys don't see. You don't hear anything, but you see. You can't see, and it's like.
But they can't see me. I'm like jumping up and down and like.
You can hear, but the it's like kind of the way the air is kind of like, you know how steam vents and you look through them.
Yeah.
It's kind of what the air is.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So
like mirage look almost.
correct. That's the word I was looking for.
Lovely.
All right.
You get to point in the
What'd you roll?
start to float.
Okay. What'd you roll, Mr. Bindle?
16.
Bindle first. Okay. You go first.
Well, since I'm caught up in this, if I'm able to, I'm going to pull out my spider dagger and just start trying to cut the netting that I'm attached to.
Okay. So you go ahead and roll.
It's a 16. What am I rolling against?
Okay. Just looking at the. Alright, so you pull your knife out, you start to cut. You get kicked twice.
I'm sorry.
He's just to the next square over.
Oh, okay. Got
So
it.
you get kicked twice. I need you to roll a strength check.
That's 7.
Okay, so you drop your dagger. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Is that it?
Unless I can try and re-grab the knife, but if not, then yeah, I think so.
Try to figure it out as a free action.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, so you reach down for it. Okay. Ferris.
I will kick the one guy away from him. $17.
17. Yep.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. It's a strength save.
So I roll strength check.
Go ahead. See if you knock him away.
Do I have proficiency yet? No? So that's a 15.
Okay, so he gets pushed back one square.
So the guy to the right of him, of me, gets pushed back a square?
This guy?
Yeah. There you go. And then I'm going to trip the guy to the left.
Okay.
So that's a 20...
Can I jump in at the end? Or would you want me to roll initiative?
Well, we will, because this is all 2 rounds away.
It's 26
26
for the attack.
Yeah, you do.
So,
And he's knocked prone.
okay, so that he takes 10 points of damage.
Okay. So before I act, what are you guys doing?
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh,
I still get attacks. So he's stripped, and then I will have my third attack. I'll punch him. I'm gonna punch him in the groin while he's on the ground.
He's more than demon orcs with tails.
What?
He's more than demon orcs with tails.
What do you mean?
They're
The last ones that we fought.
No, they're the same. They're the same thing as we fought on the surface.
Tanneroos.
What?
Tanneroos.
The same things we chased out. Well, he chased out.
You see what I'm doing to him?
Yeah.
Things that he is
I'm
mercilessly
going
slaughtering the whole complex.
So
So you
17.
move it over.
17 to
that's,
hit.
that's going to be
That
my
hits.
title as the Tanner Rooks.
So 10 more points to hit. So I did 20 total. And I'm grabbing Bindle.
Okay, so you're going over to grab it.
No, I'm standing right next to him. So.
Alright, so what are you guys doing before I act?
We know what's going on,
You can see it. It's like a mirage, but you can see something going on.
I'm going to head in then.
right?
Yeah.
We're running
You guys
there.
are all running.
First, I'm going to ask our wonderful spellcasters, do you guys have anything to remove levels of exhaustion?
Who sees those?
Well, I'm trying to plan.
I can see into that room,
You
right?
can?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. Well, at least I do believe it works in that capacity.
Okay.
Restoration.
Well, all I want to know before we go charge in. So, let's go.
As everybody takes off running down the hallway, I just point my hand and cast Wall of Force right in front of the two of them that are in
Okay.
that room.
Alright, so before you do that, they act. So just, you're aware of that.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Okay.
I need to know when.
Sorry.
Yeah. She's always out of his way.
That's okay. Drag spin over here.
I grabbed him, so are they making
understand.
opposing strength check?
Sure.
He's probably stronger.
Yeah. Unless you're rolling that one.
That'd be nice.
Nat 20s don't usually mean automatic success.
Well, I'm just saying
Ability
it would
check.
help.
Oh, yeah.
13.
Okay, no. He pulls him away.
Okay.
He's probably he's got
Sorry, Bindle!
Yeah, 6 or 7.
Drags him off.
Can I read?
Yeah, I would hope so.
I was gonna react and kick him in the face.
Who, Bindle?
No.
Well, I mean,
Miss.
Yes!
Make a wisdom save.
But,
Make a wisdom save.
yeah.
I said that like 15 minutes ago.
21.
Now, everybody reroll.
Oh, I thought they were gonna shoot at me.
all of us.
Yay.
Oh, yay.
Nice. Wrong time to roll that.
At least I got it out of
At
the
least
way.
I got one.
Oh,
Thanks.
9.
Varys,
21.
Brindle,
17.
Rourke,
Nat 20, so a 22.
Barrick, Ninny.
15.
Thinks you
And that was
had.
my plus
9.
one.
Make
No,
sure you
wait.
heal us after we all.
Does
So we
Yeah.
had a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Gallic,
Does his wall of force go up
Well,
before?
hopefully I got it out of the way,
No, okay.
you know.
Done
Talon?
now.
19.
Bindle had 20.
No.
17.
17.
Okay, so Varys. Alright. Rourke.
Charging in.
Alright. Make a wisdom save. You get to that point.
That would be better if I forget that.
Not necessarily.
Yes. Nat 1.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
you start floating, make another one.
12. So
12.
Yeah, 12.
Move him 30 feet, that's how far he gets. From the time he.
Oh.
From there. That's how far you get as you float.
Floating in the air.
Varys, your turn. Do me a favor, stand that one guy back up.
I kick him as he's trying to get back up.
Okay. Okay.
Just stand him up.
Stay down!
Because he was trying to hit him earlier.
27.
Okay. Take 2 damage.
He takes 7. Does he stay down?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Throw a. I'll throw an arrow at the guy that's pulling bindle.
Line of sight. I don't think you have it.
Yeah, those dudes are like 8 feet tall.
He's obscured. Okay, so you move over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta roll the net 20.
Good. Roll percentage.
I'm throwing an arrow.
I could do that. 25.
Stuck him right in the eye.
Okay, so standard critical plus 1 roll.
It's an improvised monk weapon. So a D8. So 8.
Okay.
That was a terrible roll. 12 plus 5 is 17.
How are you higher on the second roll? If it's max damage on the first.
It's an 8. It's a D8. It's an improvised monk weapon.
You did 8 the first time,
Yeah.
and then 12 the second time.
Plus modifier.
It's the modifier.
I understand, but
What do you, I'm sorry.
8 plus your mod, and then roll plus your mod.
No. I rolled the D8. 8 is the max of the damage die. I rolled a 4, then I added my damage die. Then I added my modifier, so 5.
Oh, so 12 total.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
Well, plus the 5, so that's
Plus the 5, so it's 17.
17.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought you could roll again.
No.
For the
Yeah, I
second.
saw you roll. I'm like,
No, I've rolled 1. I rolled
damage 8,
1
I got
and
12.
it went. No, I rolled 1 and it went straight up and went straight down, so it went off the table. So I rolled a different one. And then I'm gonna use a key point and I will attack 2 more times. Okay, 13.
nope.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
90?
No, it's an 89.
Oh,
You?
yep.
80s. When I rolled an 87, I got my.
Roll your damage dice twice.
11.
That's total.
Oh, no, my modifier, it's 16.
Okay, so you take 16 points of double damage.
You punch yourself.
Stun yourself.
I punched myself.
You win like this.
Oh gosh. Oh my god.
You're stunned to the end of your next round. Fucking wrong.
Punch himself. Stop
Take
hitting
those
yourself.
2
Stop
extra
hitting yourself.
punches.
Stop hitting yourself.
Careful, man. He will kick you in the face.
Okay, so you're done.
Yep.
Talon.
I'm going into the hallway.
Alright, first save.
Nat 1.
You're floating. Second save.
Nat 20.
Okay. You're still floating.
Way to
You're
go,
not-
man.
Like, right there.
You're not floating. You're in the same space as this guy, Rourke. But you're not going through the whole memory pit. Rourke is.
There's a lot of years. 300 of them.
Shit.
Don't know.
300, yeah,
some
300
of
of
them
them is
it's
just
very boring.
sitting there.
I'm still trying to get myself out of
That's
this. out of this
hilarious.
net.
At least I
again.
have 400 years of stuff going on. You know, like
He's got 300 years in the
monastery,
coma.
cold mountains.
15 plus. I don't know.
Okay. You start to cut the. You start to cut the net, and the orc stomps his foot and says a word. I need you to make a dex save.
You should good at that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
17, 18, 19, 20, 26.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you save, but the thing is wrapped around you. So you resist. Where's my white? Oh, there it is. You resist this, although you take a quarter. So. You take 5 points of electrical damage as the net lights up.
Can't believe that.
You see that net just light up with electricity all through it. And you're jolted. Think of it empowered shocky grasp.
Okay.
Right. That's it?
That's all I got. Really, I don't think I can do anything else.
Nanny?
I'm gonna go through the hallway.
2 saves. First one.
Is that against magic or not?
Correct.
So I have advantage. No, I'm cunning. Oh, okay. 7.
What?
So hold on. Put her in the first. So as she steps in, your tiara lights up, and you're still standing there.
She just pushed you in first.
Hey guys, look, it's not that hard.
You gotta make the second one.
Okay. 15.
As you're walking forward, you start to relive your whole life.
I don't know how old you are. So I don't know how old.
190.
You're 190.
You're not floating.
It's not
Not
that,
floating.
not that
So I
bad.
can walk through my life.
240.
Alright.
You're 240.
Pinks.
Run forward.
First
We're
one.
old. We're all old as shit.
I think I'm the oldest though.
Alright, floating. Second one.
No. I rolled a 2 and then a 3.
You remember that?
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah. 20 something?
Yes.
You live a quick life.
We're all kind of like together.
Okay,
You guys all float.
I guess it's Varric? No, Gallic. Excuse me.
Yeah, very
No,
way
I'm not
less.
floating.
Darn.
I'm not floating, but I am really like.
Can I see the source of any of these magical
No.
effects in this hallway?
You see the roll a card. Sure.
I thought you were.
Cool.
Arcana!
No.
You rolled a 1.
That's a 20.
20?
Yeah.
First
Roll perception request.
Oh, is it?
A
So
eight
I'm floating
on top of that. As you're looking.
17.
Okay. You see there's runes all up and down the hallway and the floors and the ceiling. It's some form of a high elf, high magic. It's extremely powerful.
Oh, so it's not their doing. It's my doing. It's my family's doing. My people. Your people too.
I was saying, I'm a high elf, so how do you think I feel?
I can't actually make out any of the sounds at the end of the hallway, can I?
No.
I'm surprised you guys are subject to the effects then.
I remember I did investigate last week, and
I'm gonna.
It's we'll talk about it afterwards.
I might as well go down the hallway then.
Okay. First save.
20.
Okay. So you are walking.
And 14.
14, and you are reliving your past.
How old are you?
Wrong one.
That's Varric.
How old is good old Gallic?
It's not that long of a story.
He's a young dwarf.
All right, Varric, what are you doing?
do you even have a
Very
proper
strong
beard
dwarf,
yet?
too.
Yes.
I'm moseying on down the hallway. It's wisdom, correct? 24?
Yep.
Mom, I almost let it go first.
And 13. So I'm reliving my short little life.
God, such youngins walking through this.
So,
Wait.
So that was just Varric, but I skipped myself, but I am going to go.
Can I paint this picture really quick though? So as everybody goes through this hallway, as they reach the end, is it just like a circling of everybody, like just floating and reliving their lives? So as they reach the end, they're just slowly turning and making a big circle down the bend.
No, I'm
Anybody
floating,
that
but I'm not reliving my
Anybody
life.
that is
I'm just kind of floating like what?
doing that, you guys are, what's the word? Are unable to stop yourself from spitting. You're literally just.
I keep trying to grab everyone.
I look at Gallic, man. I'm like, hey, look, Gallic pinatas.
I'm sure that's what they're looking at us
So is
as.
he. Alright, make a save.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Another wisdom save. 18.
So you feel your limbs stiffen and then it stops.
Aha.
Make another save.
What kind of save?
Wisdom. You as well, Bindle, and who's the first person at the door?
Yeah, that's bad.
Well, it's me and the king. We're in the same spot.
You're still in the okay.
14.
14. What did you roll? 4. Okay.
Oh god.
Wow.
That's a 4 total, guys.
One of my rolls.
4 total.
So whenever, just as from a mechanic standpoint, whenever you make a save or an attack roll, take a d4 and minus your result.
So, anti-guidance.
No, it's Bane. Yeah.
Both of you.
So, on an attack or save, whenever you get
Take
minus
D4.
Minus
roll,
D4.
roll a d4 and take
I can get
it.
rid of that.
Less or dispel magic. Reroll.
Do I don't have the D4 then.
It's a little better.
Oh.
Oh, little guys.
You're getting up there.
Rourke.
But she gets what?
13.
7.
8.
Varys. Talon.
11.
Rourke, you had.
13.
Brendel.
14.
Nenny.
9.
9. Sphinx.
17.
Before Brendel, I think.
14.
Gallic.
Put me with Nenny. Probably behind her.
Barrick.
6.
She's behind me. I had her at 9.
I think everybody rolled low on that. I think there's like 2 people above 10.
Does that pick them up?
Barrick, you were 13 or 9?
Now, I'm 6.
6. I was 9. And Nenny was 9.
Talon was
11.
Oh. Rourke, you were
13.
okay. Roll. Roll straight d20.
14.
14.
Bindle there and then fix. Okay. Varys, you're up. You go back. Save.
What?
You go back into the hallway.
Uh-huh.
Save.
Against what?
When's it?
20.
Okay, you pass out.
From what?
I know you rolled a 20, but you pass out.
From what?
You went back into the hallway. You backed into it.
Yeah.
The DC doubles as you go
I
back.
don't get it, but okay.
The DC modifier doubles as you go back.
I know,
Just
but
so everybody knows.
I just
now,
don't know
now
what.
that I put that out there.
I just don't know what made me pass out, but okay.
If you
The
back
shock,
up into it, it's double.
the shock of you going back into it and your life just boom starts to relive it. It just knocks you out.
I got it.
Okay, have a nice big whopping dose of it.
Okay, so you see him start to float and he just passes out.
Is he still floating as he passed out?
Yeah, he's floating. Okay, and they did swing twice, but they missed. Where am I?
Wake me up.
Thanks.
Before?
Alright, you float forward. This is the round you come out. You have, I think, you use 10 feet of movement from there to there. You're out, you land on your feet softly. What do you do?
I start slaughtering.
I start slaughtering.
That's what we wanted to hear.
I'll target him first. No, I'll target him first.
Okay.
Now, the guy on the left is the guy I hit.
Okay. I'm trying to make my way towards him.
Okay.
Fiend?
Yep.
Yep.
29?
Yep.
No.
27.
Make a strength save?
You just triple
You gotta call those.
I announce it after I hit.
Right.
That's
Call those.
So what is it?
well, that's what he did. He did
Alright, so he fell.
Okay, and then he
Called
takes
the roll.
17 points.
No, after he hit, he already hit.
What happened?
17 points of damage.
Okay.
So he's down.
Yep. Next attack.
Advantage.
Yeah, 32.
Been good with the 6, probably.
I'll just do the normal.
Just roll out.
10 points.
Okay.
Only 10.
Third attack.
You're slacking, man.
Right?
Oh no.
Not one of them is dead yet.
Nat 20.
Okay, roll.
There we go.
Yeah, this is more like it then.
18.
Okay. Standard crit.
Okay. So that's 19 points.
Okay. That head's gone.
That head's gone. Nice.
Which the one that's
You
down?
don't even have to ask.
Was it that's the one that's down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stack him up.
And then I'll attack the one that's pretty much straight in front of me.
That's your fourth?
Yep.
Stacking bodies, yo.
25.
Yeah.
Make a strength save.
Nope.
22 points.
Yeah, he's gonna go.
The one right in front of him.
Yep.
He's dead.
Action surge.
Okay.
There it is. There it is, guys. The action surge.
29.
Yep.
18 points.
9 points. Second attack.
You know, those play that fighter very well.
25.
Okay.
He's not supposed to do that fighter.
12 points.
Just a straight.
Okay.
Third attack.
Yep.
28. 12 points, and I'm rolling in the open.
Face down.
His head's gone.
Nice.
Last
I
attack.
have one more attack.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can make it to the guy. Yep. 5-foot step. I'm gonna attack the guy holding bindle.
Standing on the body.
He took critical, so he might be hurt.
What is that?
And that is an 18.
31.
Yes. You didn't even need that. You didn't even need the modifier.
Make a strength save.
Nope.
11, 19.
18.
Can he hold on to bindle while he's fall?
No. But you're like rolling like crazy, so I'm trying to keep up with you.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, he still has his hand on the net.
Is he down though?
Alright,
Yeah,
he's on the
well.
ground. So he still has his hand on that net.
Then my guy just makes a shout like, ah!
Hit Bindo.
Stab his hand.
The guy's laying right next to me. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah, net.
I'm gonna try and stab him through the net. He's laying right next to me.
So roll dex to see if you can swarm your way over to him.
Shrimp. Shrimp.
23.
Okay,
Minus
yes.
the D4.
And you're also prone with him, so you have to roll regular to see if you can stab.
Yeah.
What?
Isn't that minus the D4?
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
right. Minus that D4 on that previous roll.
Okay. Yeah. 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
22.
okay.
Good thing you dropped this one on the floor.
Minus these two.
Minus in this one too. So 13 plus 9.
Yeah.
22.
So 20. Minus 2. So
No, it's 22 minus 2 is 20.
okay. So yeah, 20 points to hit. Then that's.
Oh, I would have rolled with minus.
He's. You're right next to him still too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You about to sneak attack from a net?
Sneak attack from a net. He's not expecting it to
I
come
was like,
out.
he's kind of preoccupied at the moment.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Okay.
6, 10.
I think somebody got along with that one.
22,
22, 28, 30.
30 points of damage.
Okay, so he's out.
Dead.
Just didn't see the dagger coming. And just
Charisma saving throw.
I tell you, he did.
Nat 20.
At 20. Okay. No, that's fine. And again.
And again.
12.
Okay. Where's that? I just had it. Okay.
yeah, that sneak attack. The dice. I rolled so many 6s.
It's like real.
You're standing in the fires of hell right now.
Nice. Nice and toasty. I'm resistant to fire.
Good thing you threw that out there, though.
You were just banished. I hope you realize you have to stay there for a minute. And that's a long time in combat.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
We have to kill the guy.
Hold on. Or break his concentration.
That's it.
Want any more, Sam?
Yeah.
Bindle, you take 10 points of bludgeoning as that one stomps on you.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh, you're down to 3.
Probably got 100 in reserve.
Actually, that's why we eat the box at home, because if we brought the box, we would eat the box.
What?
Where do those things come from?
What?
Trolls. How wonderful.
They just appear?
Now the fire's in
There's
hell.
lasers.
Oh boy.
They slide through that door.
Okay.
Get in this freaking room.
Would we recognize them as trolls?
They're reddish colored, and their faces are, their teeth are elongated. They have big long claws. They have cuts in them and pieces of metal grafted onto their body.
Wake
They're
the monk.
in eternal pain.
Huh?
You can see in their face that they're just in pain.
Wake
They
the
come
monk.
Wake the monk.
Wake me up.
Hold on a minute.
No?
I think I'm
My God.
You don't want to wake me up.
I actually think we're upset.
Oh, is he?
Hold him with a stick.
Kick him as you go by, as you float into the room.
I'll jump
That's
on
what I was doing.
I'll jump on him.
Nenny? Yeah,
This
jump
is
on
going
it.
to sound right.
Wake up, son!
There's all
Well, you
40
can't really-
pounds to
There
jump
is-
on you.
Okay.
Read.
He's floating, you can't really jump on him.
So you can pull him down.
Oh, yeah.
You can kick him into a wall.
Surf on him.
Grab his feet. Just jump up, grab his feet, and use
Oh, yeah,
him as like
that's
as,
right, you're walking.
one of those.
All right, that's their turn. Well, no, it's fine.
Just jump up, grab his feet, and use him as a zip line.
So those two are grabbing you. Upside down, somebody's water down.
Oh, this is gonna be
Let's
nice.
come in. Shield. Shield roll.
Yeah, we tried that once.
Long sword and shield. Alright. So, Rourke.
Great.
Quite the problem at the moment.
Well, how far can I get?
You would float in 10 feet.
What's that?
Be in front of them.
Okay. You're there. Somebody move him?
Nope. Are you gonna nudge Sai as you go by?
Yeah.
Try and throw it.
Get up. Say flame on. Nothing. Or
Roll a d20.
a 10.
Okay. It does not turn on.
Okay. All right. So I got what? One right.
Was he able to wake up Sai?
He said he nudged him. Is he trying to wake him up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you float past him and you grab him as you. Okay. Concept.
10.
Okay.
Nope. Okay.
10?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a swing at whatever one's in front of me. 10. So that would be 20.
20. Okay.
That's a D8. That's 7 plus 5, so that's 12 on that one.
Okay.
Second attack. That one.
God damn.
100.
Yeah, I don't have those.
I don't know what I'm doing.
68. Oh.
Okay, so you twist your knee. You're at a quarter move.
Okay.
And that ends your turn.
That's actually not that bad.
No.
Quarter move for
It's
him
a
is
lot.
5
It's a lot.
feet.
It's a lot better
Still
than
not
it
that
could
bad. He can throw stuff. He can let things come to him. It's all right.
Okay, so you missed.
be. Do you know what these spellcasters think?
Do you want to see
Yeah.
Like badly.
Yeah.
it? Do you want to see it?
No.
Okay, so you missed as you stumble. Roll percentage.
I have a way to
95.
Okay, so he riposts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the only thing that
Your helm is destroyed. The right ear is off. lose your right ear.
What'd you say?
That's your left ear.
Yeah.
No, because
No, it wasn't. It's
the only
'cause
one I
you're
can
on
get.
I'm sorry, what just happened?
He lost his ear.
My helmet cracked and fell off. And
Does that mean you lost your crown?
Yeah, it's crown's on the ground.
Oh, that's nice.
Mending, don't worry. Mending is the ultimate spell.
I've seen doors healed over and over and over
You're
again.
gonna have to borrow
Werewolves
that ring
cannot
for
beat
a little
mending.
bit.
What's that?
You're gonna have to borrow that ring for a little bit.
Get that ear back.
How much damage?
I will tell you in a second.
Oh, that sounds good.
I gotta look it up.
I'm not sure.
Who hit you?
One of the fighters.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a D100 or a D200. Let me check real
Let's see,
quick.
you take.
Does anybody have any more D20s I can only
Guys, only at 47 D6. We need more D6.
32 points of slash.
32.
Yep.
So.
Oh, that's why it's a red caps.
See if I can hit the armor master. 29.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's pause. We're trying. It's done. Talent.
So as I kind of float up, I'm gonna nudge him, try and get him up.
Okay, go ahead. Nope.
Alright.
Now the entrance is blocked.
Mm-hmm. So I'll be right behind him.
Yeah. You're right behind there. You're trying to float out, and it's hard because.
Yeah. So then can I use Misty Step?
Okay, go ahead.
Use Misty Step.
Okay, it doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't?
Nope. Poof.
Oh, alright.
Within the hallway.
Oh, okay. Does that count as the one time then?
That counts as your bonus action, so you still have an action left.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Save it.
I have an action left?
Mm-hmm.
Try waking him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try waking him again.
Okay, go for it.
Am I rolling?
This time you're actually taking him vigorously.
Am I rolling at advantage?
Sure.
But what I was asking is, does that count as my one time a day I can use that?
Right.
Okay, it does.
Nope, still sleep.
What'd you roll?
2 and a 1.
2 out of 5.
2 and a 5. Good enough.
Next time, just punch him.
Talon is done. Nenny's walking. And you're able to walk under them, but the entrance is still kind of blocked.
Can I see any
Shoot
enemies?
at people's legs.
You could actually fill his space too if you want.
Don't do it.
I don't want to be up front.
And you don't want to back out of the hallway.
Can I walk up 5 feet right behind them? Right there.
So you are in the way. I cannot.
I'm gonna try to wake up Ferris again. Just kind of grab his feet and shake his feet.
Okay.
Whatever I can reach.
Everybody just
What? That was on the 18.
Stop.
It was
Stop.
on the 18.
stop with the dice.
Okay.
Go buy new ones right now.
He's just.
Was that a action or?
He would be at advantage if you did it as an action. You were just like, wake up.
Okay, so it's kind of a free action.
Right.
If you mind, it was drinking days.
So you should have done just waft a bottle of wine in front of
Can
his
I?
I'm trying. I'm trying to help.
I would immediately, like out of a sarcophagus, I would just immediately
So
wake
I
up.
can only see probably two guys, right?
You can
You
shoot.
see the two to your left.
I can see
Aren't they like 8
two
feet
on the
tall?
I'm sorry, the one to the right and the one in the middle. Excuse me.
How high is the doorway?
left. Okay, those two.
The doorway is standard.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the one directly in front of the doorway.
Okay.
My bow. 16, 27.
Yes. Ouch.
10 points.
Okay. You're gonna use a breaker
Yes, I am. On the next one.
because he has been hit.
The one to my right.
The one in the front.
Okay. So I have to attack a different enemy though.
Okay. Go ahead.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay.
Percentage.
Did you roll 20?
Yep.
Give me.
53.
Here, just here. Take all of them.
Don't. I swear if you roll any nat 20s.
Put those away.
Away?
Yeah.
Away?
You don't want the ones.
This is the one I rolled the nat 1 with.
There you go.
Let's see, that means it's one taking the chances.
Alright, I rolled 2 14s.
Hello. Okay. What was it, 51 you said?
53.
But I wouldn't wake up.
Okay, so you rolled, so your max damage would be
11.
okay, and then you rolled 2 more times.
With proficiency bonus.
On both. Not the proficiency.
Just
no,
the,
just the
dex
modifier and the weapon
modifier.
modifier, and whatever other abilities you have.
So still plus 5, I guess.
Yeah, so you got 6.
11 and a 6.
So 17, no 6, 17.
Plus the other 11?
Yeah.
It's the other one.
So 11 plus 11 plus 6?
Mm-hmm. So 28.
28.
Right. Is that it?
Yes.
Alright.
Jump on my chest.
That's nice.
Got it.
I'm gonna walk forward and hopefully get to a point where I can hear some noise in the freaking room.
Okay, let's see.
And yes, I will
5,
stand underneath Varys
10.
if I have to.
You're under Varys.
I'm walking, not
Yes.
floating.
You're under Varys.
Can I
Under
hear
me?
anything in the freaking room?
I'm on the
You cannot
ground.
hear anything at that part right there.
Okay. How much movement did I move? Tuck me in one of the corners out of the way. Then.
You can be
Yeah.
I'm on the ground. In the way.
I'm gonna push him into a wall.
You and the good king are in the way.
Shove his floating body into a wall.
So your
9,
face,
19.
and you're looking at a wall as you're floating.
What? Who? Where am I? What happened? Oh, I got it. What I miss?
Is that it?
And I see the troll.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
like, what are
is that
those?
it?
Yeah. No,
Okay,
yeah.
Barrick.
Stand.
Still floating.
I'm floating?
All floating.
Whoa! I'm floating.
I'll move up behind Talon and
Because you're still floating.
I'm not floating.
Oh no, you're
then you
walking.
can walk
That's right,
under
you're
me.
walking. That's right. You made that first save. You're still reliving your memories.
Oh.
Right. Too many people to try to get a shot off. Or wait a minute. Everybody, there's only Nenny in front of me that's that's on the ground. Everybody else
Correct.
is floating.
Well, he's on the ground and he's in the doorway.
Right. You can see above him and past him.
You remember that spell that you talked to me about last session?
You got that wall of force. I don't know. We'll look.
You didn't put it up.
Nope.
He
it's
didn't get
not
it.
up.
He didn't get it up.
Nope.
You should probably use that this time.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Magic has not worked in this hallway.
Yeah, magic won't work in the hallway. I just tried to use an ability.
He tried to use a teleporting ability.
I've noticed since we've been in this hallway. He tried using his Misty Step.
It's a teleporting
flame.
ability.
He tried to turn
His
it.
axe hasn't worked the entire time. Other magic has worked. His
Yeah,
axe
it
hasn't worked in this entire facility.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
other magic
My
has
green
worked.
flame blade worked when we fought that worm.
His any teleporting ability he's used has not worked because teleporting
I
doesn't work.
understand that.
His axe has never worked. That spell probably might work.
I'd say there's maybe a
Worth a
10% chance. No, not yet.
Barrick, what are you doing?
Just say.
I'm notching a bolt, and which one has been attacked?
The middle one is the one you could see from there.
Sam, is that considered a teleporting ability?
What's this thing?
Is it? Okay.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah, but that's
25?
because it's your.
It's not
Alright,
necessarily.
so
Well,
he
it
is
is, but it's-
obscured. Because of where he is and how he is, he's partially covered.
It's like shadow.
Where's that at?
So that's what I was like. Is it? The actual spell was teleporting.
What is half
either
covered?
minus-
It's half covered.
-2.
Okay, so -2 to your roll.
I guess he's using it.
Okay,
That's what it is. I'll look through this.
so that would be 23.
Okay, so that hits. Yeah, it's right here. Half covered. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, 'cause
Go ahead. Send this.
It's pretty cool.
And 10 points of damage.
Okay. So he gets smacked
Oh,
just above his shield into his shoulder. Stop throwing things.
What the heck?
and 8 points or 3 points of radiant damage.
3 points of radiant.
Can you bless me so I'm not baned right now?
Well, and bindle.
Is that it?
I'm in another
Yeah, that's all I can
No,
do.
You're complaining about a D4 being subtracted.
It's only a minute though, isn't it?
A minute's 10 rounds in combat, though.
Yeah, you're
Each round is 6 seconds.
That's why some spells in combat are just stupid, like haste. Haste lasts a stupid long time in combat.
Dex save at disadvantage.
Me?
Yeah. You're still in the room, correct? Now out of the hallway.
I'm out of the hallway, right?
6 plus.
Yeah, 6 plus 2.
So
8. Oops. Let me see.
okay.
You push back on how you fall catches. No.
So as you're standing there, these blades suddenly appear,
Oh, not this one.
and they start cutting into you.
that fucking mage.
Both of them.
I'm gonna go get him. I'll fucking get him.
I tried.
I'm just gonna jump over things.
Strange question, everyone. Anybody consider spirit tweezers?
No. You take 10 points of slashing.
So you get a little.
As these,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
can't get that far out. It's right in the
oh,
crease.
I'm sorry. Wait, I did that wrong.
I have a pocket knife.
Huh?
I have a
14.
pocket knife. Well, no, you run it across their skin. And it
So
will
you
sit
take
up.
14 points of slashing.
You threw 14 points?
Plus. Okay, so the ones on Bindle.
Well, yeah.
Smash.
Yeah, I've done it before where you catch the
Anybody
slayer
else
with
take
the
damage
knife.
when I was out?
Yeah. Huh?
Anybody else?
18. No. Oh, yeah, they do it.
How close is he?
You take 14 points of slashing,
He's
and
Does
then.
that cut the ropes that are the netting that's holding me?
there's 10, 15.
Gotta be within 5.
No. Okay, he stepped down.
Also, there's a whole shield.
What was it? 8?
It's called a piercing.
I almost forgot about that trick.
What was the number? 8?
What you,
14, thank you.
Piercing.
I just remember in Boy Scouts they taught you to do it with like an ID or a credit card.
Roll percentage
It's a nice
for
lot.
Yeah.
How much did you take?
Another
Oh,
65.
14
points of damage.
Okay, your shield cracks.
Oh my fucking god.
Jesus.
Luckily, we got 2 more shields in the bag.
Doesn't matter. It's a sticky.
I'll get a first aid kit.
He's never used that ability the entire game.
It only worked on that one.
You take 33 points of slashing.
Jesus.
Alright, second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll percentage.
46. How's our king doing over there?
Not good.
That's good. Fucked up.
Roll percentage.
Oh god.
Really not good.
52.
For these, you're supposed to roll kind of low. I don't know.
Okay, so the one in the middle took half of the brunt of the other guy's hit, and he's stunned for a round.
Oh.
And then the second one, or the third one, 17 doesn't. Wait, 17.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't hit you.
We're about ready to find out if magic works in this hallway. We gotta throw some healing the king's way.
Okay, so the other one slashes at you, but it just bounces off your plate. And then Bindle roll percentage.
Fuck.
15 on the first.
Forget Tomb of Annihilation. How about just go to this place?
Yeah. 4.
So you take 15 plus 16, 31.
Me?
Yeah, you take 31.
Oh.
31.
Yeah. Move the brown troll up and reach on Rorik.
Yeah.
Slash it here, so did you cut the net?
You know what I don't like about this? You can't even really retreat.
Well, if you're already in the hall.
15 points of selection.
But you can move backwards through the hallway.
What are you at over there?
He entered.
I am
and
very, very,
Sorry,
very hurt.
again.
You can go back.
Extremely very hurt.
Rourke,
Yes.
you're up.
Oh, I'm up?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. So my helmet's no good, my shield's no good. Right?
Remember, sobbing does not count as an action.
Make sure you speak to him
I
on
love
his
you.
left side.
What is that over there?
That's my
his
third.
There are a
thermos.
lot of people in the room.
Don't put it over
A lot
there.
of creatures.
I was gonna put it over. Yeah, it keeps getting knocked wherever it's at. So.
Go ahead.
I just woke him up on my turn, and then Barrick went after me. Did he go again? Did Finks go again?
Who's up here?
So my shield's
Wake. Not up here.
I know, but I woke him up on my turn.
Wait.
Then Barrick shot a bolt.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
then
should
we
have
kept going
re-rolled
through.
initiative.
Yeah, we should have re-rolled initiative.
Yeah.
Literally jumped past these three and went straight to your turn again.
Yeah, so
So-
you messed
Oh.
up.
Alright, so let's
Oh!
re-roll. Let's take that damage off.
All that damage?
Yeah.
All that
Off.
damage?
Move the troll back.
Move that troll back.
So he
So
did,
he's back
so
to
he didn't get a
79.
shield cracked or
Yeah, I know what I
anything?
did.
93.
I went ahead on my turn without re-rolling. Okay, so go ahead.
So his shield didn't get cracked?
So we're
Shield's
rolling
not cracked.
initiative.
You didn't take
Do
any
I
of
roll
that
initiative?
damage.
I'll
Thank
say
God.
this. I'll say this. If I'm first, all that shit happens. Go ahead.
Die roll.
You're not going to be first.
Yeah,
Roll
you're
really
not.
well.
You're not going to be first. This one.
I roll as high as I can.
You might have just said.
I don't know what yours is.
Mine keeps going down.
Yeah.
17.
Thanks.
14.
Bindle.
19.
Rourke.
9.
Oh,
Talon.
6.
Lenny.
25.
Is it Nat? Was it a Nat?
No.
Oh,
Gallic?
21.
of course,
that?
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your dex is -1?
Yeah.
Mine's +2. Barrick?
Got 8.
Okay. So all that shit happens. Right back down.
You knew you
How the
was
fuck
gonna-
did you roll that 20?
Ask him! It's right there.
Oh my god.
So the shield's just cracked.
Shield's cracked.
You
Okay,
took
so
all that
now
damage.
we're at Gallic.
Yes.
So fucking
So that's
Well,
my turn.
hold on.
My
At
turn's
least
done.
that happened, and
That-
not something far worse.
So that, I mean, I could re-roll everything.
No,
it's
no,
okay.
no.
Good.
So I'm just.
Yeah, no, that.
So you're right. I did
I would
skip
not.
everybody. You're right.
It makes sense though.
It could
makes
have
sense.
been more
It
the way he's
happens.
been rolling.
And she would still be
Unlikely.
And he could have rolled
Unlikely,
high,
though.
and they could
still
have
quicker than
rolled
me.
higher
That's
too.
right. Benny.
But he also saves his shield too if he re-rolled.
No, you rolled
I
the
mean,
Nat.
yeah, it does.
Okay, so let her go first. Go ahead. You can do that. You can say go first. I'll go after you.
And you're
In all honesty,
Okay.
she should have been, but whatever.
Well,
She had a 25.
Attempt to use some magic.
Go ahead, Nettie. What?
I'm gonna see if magic works here. Hold on.
Please God.
One of them.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
Conjure Barrage.
Okay.
It's an 8.
And it fails.
Okay. Now we know.
So you're yelling it to everyone
Yeah, guys, I really don't think magic's working here, guys.
in the hallway.
I had that feeling.
Yeah. Might as well. Whatever.
Yeah, and I was not going to waste a 5th level on that. Somebody
Yeah.
else.
Gallic.
There she is.
So that means I'm not even going to be able to heal.
Not until we're out of this hallway.
Yep.
So there's no room in that room at all, is there?
No.
To get in at all.
No, not until Rorik moves.
Guys, we need to beat a hasty retreat.
Rorik
Can
can.
we?
As soon as Rorik re-enters that hallway, he's going to drop unconscious. He's not passing a +20 wisdom save.
Rorik is still in the hallway.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
He's
He's
technically in the. He's in the room. He's the only
He's the
one
only one
in
in
the
the
room.
Oh.
And
That's why none of us can
Bindle
get in.
And Bindle.
Finks.
And Bindle,
if
yeah.
he ever-
No,
Yeah,
Finks is
well,
in another plane of existence.
It's not out, somebody can grab hold of him and drag him.
3 rounds.
3 routes?
It's been 3
It's
rounds.
been 3
Oh.
rounds.
Yeah, this is the 3rd one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
Let them.
Can I?
We're screwed in this. We are screwed in this hallway.
Everybody else is still floating though, right? I'm gonna walk up right behind Rorik. Underneath everybody.
Okay.
So I'm walking.
Right.
I'm gonna touch him and try and cast greater invisibility on him.
So you're going to step out of the space?
At least my arm will be out of the space, yes.
Right.
If I can get enough of me into that room to cast a spell that isn't greater invisibility, I'm going to. As soon as I can hear sound from that room, I'm doing something else.
Okay, I will say you will have to stick your head out into the room at least.
That's fine. Then I look at everything in the room and I say, take us to the portal by the safest route. Cast Mass Suggestion, everything has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Everything.
Hold on.
Because it's up to 12 creatures I can see and can understand me.
That's pretty dope. Nice. What'd you do? Did you shoot
Tried to cast a spell.
It tried to see if it would smell like you should use it did not. So we
Okay. The one to the orc to the far right says veto and counters.
Okay.
So I rolled 18 total on my because it's a level 6 spell, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And I back to my corner.
Okay.
Actually, I walk down the hallway as far as I can go.
Without bleeding.
Hopefully behind Barry.
Does he have to make more saves?
Do you want to? You want to pay?
No. His whole body was not out.
So, okay. Wait, you move how far?
25 feet. Yeah, as long as I'm behind Barry.
Yeah.
Why do you want to give you that? No, I want to make room so somebody can either get out of the way or get in. But yeah, pulling back into the hallway and is going to be the only option.
Okay. Everyone that can see in the hallway, including you just now, roll perception. That's when you were there.
You need to make a perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
18.
Really?
16.
17.
I don't see it.
Okay, 15 or higher. You notice that over the pit is a humanoid form. Who's the highest ones?
I had 17.
18.
Okay, you two can tell that it's a short, stout humanoid form that's been skinned and is spit
Over the fire.
over the fire.
Is yeah, a pit.
Spit.
Spit.
Who's?
A human.
Well, we don't just short, stout. Humanoid.
Human. They're cooking dinner.
Yet.
That was him, that was Gallic. Bindle.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get myself out of this net. Like just cutting the netting away.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Minus the d4.
It's 18. So 16.
Okay. You cut at this net long enough that you're able to open up a hole big enough for you to get out.
All right. With that,
the guy on the right that was holding on the net is prone, by the way.
this guy.
Yep, he's prone.
Well, with that, I guess that gets moved up.
Okay,
Hopefully.
half your movement.
And if he's there laying on the ground, well, I don't really have another action, so. Well, actually, I can use my other dagger. Since I used one of them to cut myself, as a secondary action, I can stab him with my
Bonus attack. Yep.
So that would be.
You're at advantage because he's
Yeah.
prone.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
prone.
Good.
Still gotta take the minus d4 and then who says 3-5 isn't alive?
17. So
+2 for partial cover.
This is a crazy addition.
22.
It was.
22 to hit.
Yeah,
You had to be a mathematician to play the stupid game.
it's worse than Pathfinder.
Don't get
Is it-
anything extra, but
There's actually a grapple table, or a skill chart.
You've had advantage, so you still get sneak attack.
Some things just don't
Oh,
need
that's
to
right.
be
Yeah.
built out like
sneak
that.
attack does count with this.
Because you have advantage. It applies.
So anytime
So
you have
that's
advantage.
How you doing over there?
10,
And hell,
Toasty.
15,
It's toasty.
16, 17, 21, 25, 29 points of
Not that I
damage.
know.
Oh,
of,
that's
but
right. That's right.
Right,
You're
so
in,
he's done.
He's done.
Yep.
I've already killed 4 of them. What was still in the room?
I don't know. One's banished and the other one's about to die.
That's true. The other one finally
And
got
the rest
him,
of
and
us
he's
are-
been dead for 5
That's
turns.
everything I do.
Our full arsenal is kind of useless at the moment.
Bindle, you should have your character sheet weakness.
I know what
That's.
You know what happened? I was skipping him because he was gone and didn't. Okay, that's where I got lost. Go ahead.
I know how this is gonna sound, and I will be okay with whatever they try to do. So I'm just gonna let it happen. So I'm gonna jump off the wall. I'm in the. I know I'm in the air.
So you push off,
Float
down, hit the ground in front of you.
No. I'm pushing off the wall.
So he
You're
flies
floating.
in.
Yeah.
So he
Fly
flies
in
in.
and you immediately drop. I've said that several times. You fly in and you immediately poof.
Okay.
You hit the
So
ground.
I can't
So you're
use
right
the-
there. I didn't say you cannot re-jump.
Okay.
So you fall right in front of or next to Rourke. So you're right there in between the orc and Rourke.
Okay.
You can jump from here if you want to.
Okay. So then I would jump. Then I would push off that one's shoulder.
Okay, so you're gonna jump over him.
You jump over, and I'm gonna jump on that troll.
Okay. So are you going to provoke? No.
I will knee him in the face as I'm jumping on him.
Acrobatics first.
You can't stay in the same square, so if you had to end your turn or a square.
I wasn't gonna end it.
Oh,
So
that
that
was
succeeds.
15.
Yeah.
So it's
You
a
would have taken
24.
arrows though.
That's
So I knee him in the face. So that's a.
That's the acrobatics part. Now do the attack.
Yeah, doing an attack.
Well, yeah. So that got canceled, remember?
Well, because I was in here,
damn it,
he
dude.
wouldn't let me land next to him.
Oh!
Sam,
38.
Yes, sir.
How
Roll
come
Dex DC 12.
how come I couldn't have landed next to Rourke?
Didn't say you couldn't. Did I say that?
Yeah, you said I couldn't land next to
no
him.
way for us to get into the room.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
I've asked
All right,
like
hold
4
on.
times.
That's right, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. Second mistake.
Alright.
So that means
1,
mine.
2.
So what could happen then? Could I push off? Can I land and push off of Rourke's shoulder?
His face. Go through. No, you're still there. Never mind. Gotta go back up. You're still there.
Okay, so can I?
So
You're still there. So the one didn't happen.
Oh, good. I rolled in that one.
You can pull Rourke back in.
Yeah, but you know what happens if you do that.
Yeah. And there's no way for me to push off of the walls.
Tell Rourke to drop. Lay down.
No, because he'll be prone, and
well, I mean that's one way to do it. So we cannot fit past Rourke. Is that what it is?
Shield and all. Axe in the air swinging.
Well, you
Oh,
also
shield,
did
okay.
say he went in 10 feet before he moved.
Yeah, get it right.
He's right there now. He got pushed.
Okay.
Remember he took that knee strike?
Oh.
excuse me. All right. Well, which one looks hurt? Which one of the three looks the most hurt?
The one in the middle.
The one in the middle.
He's the one that's stuck. What are you doing?
I'm shooting him with the bow.
You're gonna shoot.
That's a 13.
Okay. So the arrow just like yours did earlier. Your bolt goes real slow and then it hits outside the door and just shoots out and hit.
That's a
I
21.
know it did that because you didn't
I
describe
know.
it.
I'm describing it now.
How did it drop?
Momentum.
Well, that'd be the same as him pushing up the wall.
Next shot's a 21.
3-1. Yeah.
7. I only get 2 shots because I'm shooting the bow.
Alright, is that it? Alright. How much damage was it?
7.
Okay.
I'm a monk, guys. I need to be hitting things with my fists.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break because I've already made 2 critical mistakes. I want to reset my mind and get my head back together at what's happening here. Because I missed 2 very important, almost 3, 2.5 important parts. And I want to get this right going forward. So let's take a break.
Okay. So I still.
You float out, you fall immediately in the first space that's there. Second, Rourke is there, is pretty much blocking that doorway. third, magic is not function in the hallway. So is there any? I'm trying to remember. I think that's all the conditions that I have written down that we're under. Okay. All right. So now Rourke, what are you doing?
Can I move to either side without getting hit?
It'll be difficult terrain to push through.
Just move to the right and you got bindle right there.
What's that?
Move to the right and you got bindle right there.
How does that work? Difficult terrain.
It's just W movement.
He has 5 movement.
So you can move to your right. There's space there to use.
How does he only have 5 movement?
Because he got kicked in the knee and he only has a quarter movement.
Right.
Oh.
So you can move 1 space to your right because there's just space right there.
That's why I had to add. I'm like, he only has 5 feet movement. He can't move double.
So if I move 5 feet, can I still attack?
To the right, yes.
All right.
So move him to the right. That 1 space right there. Yep. So he's there. Now the doorway's clear. All right. What are you doing?
I'm attacking.
Go.
Just remember what they've done to you when you roll this.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Okay,
27
27.
to hit.
Okay, go ahead and hit. Roll damage. Hey, did you ever pick up your Celestials? No, they're not. Are they?
D8 plus 5.
Something that has really. Let's see. Oh, angels. Okay. Okay.
Strength and weapon modifier.
That's their type.
13.
13.
13.
Okay, next attack. 14.
14. That does hit. No, wait. That guy? No, does not hit him.
Okay, so third attack.
Yep.
22.
Okay.
And I'll use a trip on it.
Alright. What's your DC?
His is 15.
Okay, so strength factor, right?
Yep.
Okay, he makes it.
Okay. D8, 10, plus 5.
9.
Yep, 9.
9
Yep.
points of damage?
Yep.
Alright, he's down.
Alright, is there anybody else by me?
There's
So you guys
one
still
to your
If I
left.
can.
Yeah, there's. You've got enemies.
Got up, huh?
You're good.
Okay, is
Yeah, I took
The
one
one-
out.
the
am I close to him?
Yeah, I took one out.
Yeah, you're like 10 feet away from him.
Oh, so I can't get to him.
No.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
The one in the middle that you can aim for has already been hit.
shoulder lean on
Yeah.
He's
So-
taking a lot of damage.
Action surge. Yep, action surge.
Oh, that's 13.
23.
Yep.
Trip attack on that.
Made it.
D8, D10. 6 plus.
That's not
Oh.
It's a D10. It's a D10 in the sense you can just use a single
So
number.
6 plus 5, 11. That's the first attack.
11 damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
The one that's in the middle that's been hit a bunch.
Okay. Got it.
15.
Yeah. No, that one doesn't hit because he's a shield guy.
Okay. So third one. 18.
That hits.
Almost had 20.
I know. It like hit a bump in the.
Yeah.
Trip
roll
on
back.
him.
Made it. So how many superiority die have you rolled? Have you?
That's 3.
3.
Just 3. Okay.
So 4, 9. 9 damage.
Okay. He's down.
I'm done.
Okay. Town.
Alright. Guess I'm floating into the room here.
You're there.
Methane propulsion.
Huh?
Methane propulsion. The sound effect.
You knew that thing you were talking about?
I can't. I can only use that once a day and I already used it.
No, the one you were going to use after that.
Oh, yeah. I could do that. Alright.
So you come in and poop. Great.
I guess I will move up to this big guy.
Okay.
And I will use my Psychic Slam.
Okay.
Haven't used it yet.
Rorik, Bindle. Yeah. Everybody in this room, not in the hallway, needs to make a CC 16 con save.
Well, affects friends too.
Mm-hmm. But if I can disrupt these
Thank God I'm a
spellcasters,
halfling.
What's the range on it?
30
That
feet.
didn't help much.
Nope.
You mean you got an 18?
Oh, I use that one and not the modifier.
Okay.
Roll d6.
Just makes just gets the one in the corner.
Yeah.
So the one in the back left is knocked out. Roll the damage.
What is it?
3d6.
3d6. Ooh. 11.
And the one on the right, the troll on the right, is knocked out.
Oh.
Knocked down or knocked out?
Out.
And that one is 10.
10
damage.
total.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're still gone. Okay, roll a d4. And remember that number. That's how many rounds they're all knocked out.
3.
Okay.
And I suffer level 2 exhaustion, right?
Correct.
What does that mean?
It's in pH.
I have it.
So does that mean we're knocked out too?
Did you pass? Oh.
You're knocked out.
Do I have to roll damage for him too? Or?
He should have taken that damage.
You have disadvantage on ability checks,
What
and
was
your speed is
damage?
halved.
Hold on. So am I rolling damage separately?
No, just one time.
Oh.
Which was that 11?
Yeah.
And I don't because I passed.
Yeah.
Do you take damage if
Somebody
you
take a
pass?
picture of that?
Which 5, 15, 15. Where's 10?
26. And I just took another 11.
So you exhausted.
Okay,
So that's what it is.
19, 14,
Can I hold on to this?
31,
Yeah.
no, 11.
Yeah. You have to have that. You're going to have that until you rest.
Yeah.
Does that have
Or
critical
until,
modifier?
huh?
Does that have a
26
critical
down to
modifier?
15. Because it was
Is it both
57,
just
now it's
total?
31 points.
Yeah, you have the effects of the first level of exhaustion.
And the second. Okay.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
And my speed is half.
No, you.
Well, that's why I asked if you guys could heal it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Then you
right.
took 14,
Yeah.
puts you at 67.
Second one.
Yep.
What's the other one?
What's the first one I took?
I have disadvantage on ability
You
checks.
took 18 points.
Oh,
of
yeah,
damage.
so it does have
First
both of them
10.
on here then.
Oh,
It already has disability on them.
Okay.
Okay, then you took 14 points of
Yeah,
damage.
that's
It's at 67. Then you did 31, so then, which puts you at 36, and you just now took 11, which puts you at 25.
So that counts as my whole move.
Right, that's your action.
Okay, I thought I had it.
Alright.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Sitting at 25.
Okay.
You're still at 36.
Spellcaster's down.
Let's do this so that I can.
Wasn't that one? That was Talon. Barrick. The way is clear. You have Varys floating in front of you. Talon, Galax behind you, and Ninny's in the nook.
And you can tell I'm very tired. Yeah, you should be able
I see you looking tired, but he's near
to.
death.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah.
So, I'm going to cast. Let's see here. Cure Wounds as a 3rd level. rolled an 8 on the for the spell cast. 2 out of 3 game, man.
As the song goes.
I hear you. Now that will give you. So 17, 19, 22.
Thank you.
As you're casting your spell, this image of Morden appears to the front and left of everything, and it speaks in a very deep voice. I've come at your behest. You've summoned me. I am here to defend and protect you. Put this on the left side of.
Up here?
No, behind.
Up behind.
No, behind the.
Barrick scratching his head.
The orc?
When did
Oh,
I
Right
do
there.
that?
Yeah. What?
Barrick scratching his head. When did he do that?
Yesterday.
I ain't arguing. Thank you, Lord Gordon. We could definitely use your assistance here.
What do you do?
Well, I cast the healing spell on the king, and as a bonus action, I'll cast healing word on him too.
Okay.
What's it die for?
Roll d20 first.
15. So that's 2 plus my spellcasting ability
Plus something else. Because you're
Say
like.
+2.
So it's that'd be 5.
Don't forget your electric.
6, 7, 8. Another 8.
Don't you also get healing whenever you heal somebody else?
I'm
I don't think
still,
you've taken any damage.
knock on wood, I haven't taken any damage yet.
He would. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Reroll. Varus is 23, I think.
Yeah.
Nenny?
13.
Gallic?
16.
Bindle?
16.
Gallic again for Bindle. Nenny was
13.
13. Rourke?
14.
Talon?
8.
Barrick?
10. I'm not last!
It's his turn.
Yeah.
He runs into the room and hits things.
Okay.
Somebody want to roll for?
He can hold his action, right?
Alright, we can do that. Then it'd be my turn. That's
Okay,
why I
we'll
have.
wait for him.
What's he doing?
You might have got
He
food.
went to
No,
go
or
get food.
I can switch him with someone.
I can hit things for him.
Let's try me. Go for it. So he runs in the room. Or floats. Actually, Barrick, you didn't move.
Nope.
Eric.
You
Blocking
stayed.
the door.
Never
Yeah, you're
mind.
blocking the
Door.
door.
He holds his action until, yeah.
Barrick moves. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's my turn.
Oh god.
Go for it.
You didn't move. You're blocking the doorway.
Nobody can see.
Yeah, you didn't move.
No. I was in awe of my god showing up, man.
It happens.
It happens. Okay. That's gone. Okay. Let's see what I cast. I'm gonna wait. Oh, okay. Barrick. Make a save.
What am I saving?
Your
Con
life.
save.
We
Con.
just said it at the same time.
Not good. 12.
Okay, so you fail.
What kind of seed was it?
Con.
Ah.
It wasn't poison, was it?
Would that be an advantage with Morden in the room?
It's not more.
You never did.
He said Morden said it'll help you. He didn't
Yeah.
say he's coming
39.
down.
39 points of necrotic.
If Morden descended right
As,
here, I'm pretty sure other things would just blow up.
Yeah.
Your skin starts to burn and pop, and you actually hear the pop and all across your skin
You're a leper.
as you take that.
Yeah.
Interaction got held because he was blocking the doorway.
So,
I use Psychic Sign and knock one spellcaster and control down.
nice.
But I'm still out.
And Bindle.
And
Okay. So he walks in.
Oh, yes,
Big
which
guy
one doesn't matter.
hits Valen.
Yeah, you're out for 3
Is
seconds.
there a celestial in the room? Is that what?
Yeah, oh yeah, Morden answered his prayers and sent something.
Okay.
Or him.
Roll percentage.
From yesterday, I guess.
Oh jeez.
Your prayers from yesterday?
Last week.
Yeah.
When you use your divine intervention?
Yeah.
That's 28.
Beats me.
Fuck happened?
I just took 39 necrotic.
Oh, fuck.
You take 21 plus 33 points of slashing damage as the huge red bloody troll slashes into
Is
you.
that magical?
It is not.
Okay. So
Is it 21 plus 33 or 33?
33 total.
Okay.
so that means I take
You're starting to look
Yeah.
a little ragged,
So
too.
30.
Bindo, are you down?
Huh?
So you don't-
I
He's
failed
knocked
to
out.
save on his
Yeah, remember?
psychic thing.
Okay. So
Oh, you got that damage reduction thing?
Me?
Heavy armor master?
Yeah, heavy armor master. So any non-magical bludgeoning
You
slash
give you a chance.
is
Grabs
reduced
the
by
crown.
Okay, so what's your total at?
What's that?
He grabs your crown.
I got 40.
Just
So I get an
So
attack?
obviously,
You get a chance to stop him. However you wish to. I'm sorry, I got
Just take the crap.
Yeah. I grabbed
We're at 4 rounds, I think, now?
5.
Yeah.
5?
I'm at 81 right now.
at 81.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
So
keeping
grab your
track
crown.
of
What do you
it.
do?
I tried to grab it before him.
Okay, so opposition check.
What,
Do you drop your shield or your weapon?
Well, shield since it's cracked.
since he's right next to me doing that, does that provoke an attack of opportunity for me?
Wrong addition.
I hate AOs in this game. They only work for the enemy.
I rolled a 10.
Alright, so you got it.
I can cast
You
a
pick it
spell
up.
as mine.
Okay.
Attack of
Alright.
opportunity.
Oh.
So
Put it back up.
That's a free action. Then he reaches over and he picks you up. And he takes off that way. So now you get an attack of opportunity.
He's running away with our road.
I get one too.
You do.
That was my reaction that I used to do that?
No, I just give you a chance
spell
to
should I cast?
stop him from picking up the
Okay, well then, I can use, which one? No, I can't. I don't have a shield.
You know, shield's underground.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna cast a chromatic orb at 2nd level for my
Okay.
attack of opportunity.
Alright. So,
If I go to work.
I'm gonna use lightning damage.
Oh, okay.
okay.
So this,
You cast your spell and you hear the creature in the back say a word.
Okay.
It shuts you.
Well,
Go ahead.
this is an attack of opportunity.
Does he
you
still get
said?
to roll to see if it goes
We
off?
both do, actually.
Yeah, I didn't use it.
Nice.
Oh! We both failed?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so both spells fail, the slots are gone.
Okay, thank you.
Man, you could have. That was so good for us.
Actually, no, I take that back. We both roll on the table.
You roll a
That's
percentage.
what happened.
Okay.
So we both fail, we both roll on the table. Holy shit,
I'm not
that's
giving that roll.
insane.
Oh, shit.
That's
76.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh. Okay, alright.
Since he's failed,
What did you roll? 76?
76.
No, this is hilarious.
What
This
did
is
you roll?
Freaking funny as hell.
He's gonna steal all his
Oh, alright. Roll. You need to roll some damage. Hold on.
Oh god.
And you were pointing at the creature that was trying to run away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you exactly what happens with you.
Okay.
He just quick fried bindle.
Sorry, Bindle. I tried.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Tune that one, man.
Well, actually, if he's picked me up, hopefully he's
Roll-
already turned around.
Roll 3d6.
Oh god.
Okay.
Roll 'em out here. I roll oh, yeah. 7 total.
7 total.
Yeah.
All right. Dex save. No.
He's
you're
unconscious.
You take that much burning damage.
How much?
7.
Burning. So does the orc. Yeah. And underneath the troll, a hole appears.
Oh,
Which
And
troll?
you hear the caster.
Cursing.
This guy go, huh? And he falls into it.
what happened?
Yes!
You rolling that one on a counterspell.
He just fell
Yeah,
through.
he rolled that one on the counter spell. I rolled that one on my chromatic orb.
I know that,
Yeah,
but
so-
no, I'm guessing. I'm wondering what happened. He created
So when
a
you
hole.
go to create your orb, all of a sudden this fan of flames just come out instead,
Okay.
and it burns those guys.
Okay.
And then he goes
Did you
to
get-
try to stop you, and then
I'm
instead the hole appears in the ground, and the one troll that was up falls through it.
It's like a
Hey, that counts as a kill. He needs to
is
be
it,
on our line.
is it like a
We don't
dimensional
know if
hole,
he
or
did.
is there a hole?
Oh, he did. He did.
Okay.
Okay, so he's
My
gone.
attack of
gonna go-
opportunity that you said I get.
Right.
I rolled
I'm gonna go ahead and take
rolled a
the rest of that.
19.
Okay,
So
roll
it's a
the damage.
29.
Roll damage.
And I used that. Got that sentinel, so his speed's down to 0.
Okay, so he can't move. All right, so he's not going anywhere,
So that's a reaction.
And that was the.
and he has no reactions. I think.
And can I use it?
I don't know how that works.
That was
Sentinel, I know it's 0.
No, he wants to use a superiority die on a reaction. I don't know if that's possible or not.
You can't.
No.
No.
Okay. So that would be 7.
No, you just can't. He can't leave. Yeah, he can't move anymore. All right, that's the. Yeah,
Okay.
so he's not going anywhere.
Right. So 7
7.
damage.
What's your mod?
Well, he rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
So he's there, standing there, holding Bindle on his knees. Not prone, but he's on his knee with Bindle on his back. And Bindle, both of you take the 7 points of fire damage. I need to write that down. That was an insane result. I see somebody over here is trying to.
Hey, at least we got a troll out of play, right?
I know.
I mean, technically, if you want to use a superior die, it'd be up to Sam, but it only says when you hit with a melee attack.
Yeah,
I
it
think
never
you can.
specifies.
Oh.
It doesn't
I think you
specify.
can.
It's
any
kind of
other
like
turn.
Smite. You can just use it whenever you
Go
want.
ahead.
didn't know
If
that.
you want to use it, go for it. Like, oh, here's my pencil. Go ahead and use it.
Yeah.
Which one are you using?
That's what I'll.
The smart one
Most of them say when you hit with a melee
would
attack.
be this
Look,
one.
look, yeah.
Because you can
it
move
works.
Barrick out of the way so that people can start to funnel.
All right. Maneuvering attack, so he can move out of the way and get more advantageous position.
Okay. Does it immediately happen?
Yep.
Okay.
50.
So if it was added 5 to that damage.
Yeah, Barrick can move up to half of his movement speed without invoking AOs.
Go ahead and move.
You're 5 feet.
Half whose movement speed?
Barrick's.
Yeah,
Fair. So you can move
5 feet.
10.
10.
Watch the
I
hole.
can move 10.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Watch the hole.
Oh, dwarf.
Okay, so the way's clear.
That the troll.
Because they
and-
said you were going to hold your attack until the way is clear.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's your trigger.
The troll and the spellcaster are unconscious too. Not just down.
Right.
So
Did he have to concentrate when he casted the counterspell?
he did. He already rolled for that.
No.
Well, doesn't it automatically go away because he's unconscious?
Hold on.
Ah, poof!
That is correct. And you're on these bodies.
Nice! Oh, who killed?
Watch the hole.
We can't
I'm
let
gonna
you
catch
grab
you
all
before you
of
start
them.
slipping.
Roll.
What?
Roll.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, you're still up.
Is that troll alive?
Yeah, he's
It's
alive.
unconscious,
He's just
though.
unconscious.
Knocked out.
Barrick, what was your
So
roll
you could
on
probably
this
finish him
initiative?
quite easily.
Yeah.
Just punch him in the
Like an
throat.
8 or a 9.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're at the bottom.
That's fine, I still poofed.
I think
So glad I thought about that.
You're at 8.
Talon had 8.
Yeah.
I had 14, so
And then he had.
13.
13.
How did I get this one?
4 now. 4
I
now.
think that's right. Talon.
Huh.
You're at.
How's that 8?
Gix, you're at.
7.
So I got it right. Roll percentage.
Oh, man!
You want these nat ones, man.
Here, you can use that die from now on.
Start calling things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what'd you roll?
You need to have him touch your dice before you roll each time.
I did.
There's a whole bunch of dice.
I rolled a 70. Take this back. Get it away from me. Just gonna sit down in the corner, guys.
You're hungry, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Step into a Slim Jim!
Where'd they go?
Oh,
I just had him.
no chart.
No, I had him. 70.
Is it underneath the spellcasting one?
You lost it, so you can't use it now.
Left or right?
For what?
Left or right?
Just pick.
What? I don't know what I'm gonna pick.
Pick left or right?
Part of your body, man. You're gonna lose it.
Left.
Yeah.
Your left arm is incapacitated. You can't use it until it's healed or a long rest.
Okay. Are you right-handed? Does that apply?
15.
That is. That's the. Oh wait, yeah, that is the guy.
No, that's the
Spellcaster.
Oh, you're hitting the spellcaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
All right, 10. Let me read this.
I need to
Just to be
crush
sure.
Because you guys are all behind me, the spellcasters are giving us the most trouble.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. But he's knocked out, so you can just walk up on him.
No, there's
Oh, the other guys on the is the last two on the
Yeah,
ground.
these two are
They're
both. You could just walked
unconscious.
up and just crushed them.
I didn't realize he was alive.
So you take 15
Your
points of
DM is the
necrotic.
kind of guy to say, hey,
And
he's
he did say you could do
unconscious.
that.
You just walk up to him and
Yeah.
slice his throat. And he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So he, his body erupts with this blackish,
There's no
wispy
save.
light. No. And you take, I think it was 15 points of necrotic as you hit him.
So we can finish off that troll problem.
Oh, did you mark it as necrotic?
Yeah.
Is that it, sir?
Alright. For nasty.
I'm gonna hit the other guy on the ground that's unconscious.
Well,
Can you could a grok? He's unconscious.
right. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
just taking. You're the one that preaches that.
Rules is written. Okay.
He would have advantage and it's a critical.
Set,
He's rolling
it's a
five.
critical every time he hits. You get an advantage critical every time he hits.
18.
That hits. So
Yeah, it's
It's
critical.
critical.
critical. So max plus 1 die.
Do I roll a percentage?
No, it's not an answer.
Because you did say about the hold person, I just walk up and slit their throat.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
said that.
mean, you've always preached that.
So who are you hitting?
The unconscious source.
The unconscious
Which one?
sorcerer?
And the
Okay.
sorcerer?
I just hit the one that was not unconscious.
Okay,
Nah,
and then you went
man.
after the one that was down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't realize he wasn't.
How much damage?
So max plus another one.
Yeah,
So 8 plus 11, so 19.
right. So basically crush his skull, and he's in a really, really bad state. He looks like Glenn right now. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, is that it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now we're back to... That was Rorik, I think?
No, that was their turn.
That was...
Yeah.
That was him running. Caster's still there.
Yeah, the caster already cast his spell at Eric.
He's gonna run. He's gonna run. Yeah. So send this guy that way.
Yeah, fuck no.
Tackle
Opportunity.
him. Tackle him.
Yeah,
Grapple.
I'm gonna tackle the fuck out of it.
Okay. Never mind.
What the actual fuck?
I tried to give you the new dice.
66.
You twist your ankle, your top move. Your left arm and your right ankle are done. No more kicking or punching for you.
He's like, I go in the corner and just drink. I don't give a shit what happens anymore.
You work like bottle.
You know what's funny is I thought about buying your dice today too.
See, that's what did it.
Go buy him right now.
They're pissed at you.
You should listen to your instinct, man.
Takes off.
Your dice are mad at you.
How many times are these spellcasters gonna keep trying to stop
But
us?
we were at. Oh no, we were at Rory. Nini.
No, I have
No,
No,
we were on their
we were the
turn.
bad guys.
Because he reached for the crown, then they got the
that's right.
AOs.
That's right. Yeah. So Bindle. who's knocked out.
I'm unconscious.
Gallic,
Does
who's
he
not.
roll to wake up?
No, he's unconscious.
He's
How far
unconscious
down the
for 3
hallway
rounds.
is he?
5,
Well,
10.
walk
Just
me into
like
the
the
room
other
because
two.
I'm walking.
Like the guy you just attacked.
I
He
roll
would
a
be-
d4 to see how many rounds are out.
He would be 5 feet farther out.
So another space.
Yeah.
But walk me into the room.
Oh.
Can I see him?
Yes.
I'm like, hey, get back here. That's what the wisdom say. Man, I'm done today. I'm gonna I don't know who looks bad. Who looks bad? Don't give me numbers. Swear to God, if you give me numbers, I'm gonna hurt somebody.
I'm
Bindle's
exhausted.
27, 94, 63, and 12.
I'm gonna heal that guy with a healing word.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's fine.
I'm fine.
You threw numbers at me. You regain some amount of health.
Okay. Alright. Is that it?
That's it?
Give it to the unconscious guy who's like,
Yeah, right?
you know, been in the
Now
room all
roll.
day.
That's still in the clutches of that thing.
Yeah.
That one.
Sit in the corner
Yeah, I can pick up my shield, right?
with the orc on top of him.
Okay,
Yeah.
I pick up my shield. Where am I at? There. Where's he at?
On the back of this guy.
Can I like pull him out of the way? Get him?
Sure. Pull him out of the way. Alright.
He was hurting. I just would have attacked him.
Right?
No, pull him out of the way.
No, use your action to attack the guy that's trying to carry him away.
He rolls
Well-
a 1, he's going to hit Bindle.
I know.
I'm just telling you that right now. He's going to hit Bindle.
I know.
And
Oh,
the
well,
number of ones we've seen here, so you move
It's
him
not
out of the
Barrett's
way,
attack,
yes?
no.
Okay. Okay, so you move Bindle out of the way, pull them off.
Hey, by
Right.
the way, my suggestion was a 20.
Really?
Yeah, I just rolled it because I forgot to
Whoa, wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
he rolled
no,
it.
let's go back. He's at disadvantage now. 13?
Yeah.
He
17.
comes back. Move back.
Sorry, I always forget.
Oh, does he actually move
We
back
all forget. I
or-
forget too. So bring him back into the room. He says, come back here. He's walking towards...
Gallic.
the
hole.
hole. Hold on. There's the hole. He avoids it nimbly and goes around towards...
How much movement does he have?
How many is that? That's 25?
Well, he would have been 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Well, no, coming back.
One more.
Technically, he would
30.
have just stopped and waited for his turn to walk back.
4, 5, 6. Let's just put him there.
Right here?
Yeah, just put him there.
Oh, that's right. I got it.
Put him there.
I got it.
Okay, so he stops. And
No, I
then...
totally forgot. My bad.
That's fine. You're fine. It worked.
And your
Nenny.
healing's normal.
Alright.
In the
Wait. You're still for skipping. Yeah,
Skip
he
the
never
work
went.
again?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah, we
he
have
rolled
to
the
skip
nat
the
on
work.
the
That's right.
suggestion.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
am
you
the
move him
door.
out of the way, you swing, go.
I suck.
You're fine. We all suck. It's one of those days.
I'm
So,
the worst committer
21?
today, guys.
Yes.
I'm literally just gonna sit down.
Alright.
Sit on the unconscious troll.
I've never seen you roll this bad.
And
This is about as bad
only
as
have one left.
when you were
Yes, I
DMing.
know.
We were.
We're just
having
gonna start
kind of
calling Will
rolls.
Wheaton.
Butts kicked.
Start calling you Will Wheaton.
6 right here.
That night still cracks my ass up.
When I get hit.
Oh.
I'm like,
Right.
well,
So
why are
that
you
night
using
still cracks
parry
my
as an
ass up.
attack?
We gotta ask this kid. It is what it is. It happens. The dice.
The whole party got her in. I mean,
Okay.
Got one.
I should just do that one.
Should have ran. I should have ran.
we would have
Okay,
wound
so-
up tripping over our own two
I should
feet
have
away
just
from
opportunity to get the hell out of there. Like, see you guys.
Sam, he said he's doing trip attack.
Failed.
9 plus
9 plus 5.
14.
Nah, that's 4 I count so far.
No,
That's
that
5.
was, that
That's
was
his
my
last
last
one.
one.
Okay, alright.
So then,
Because his last one was the maneuvering allowed.
4. Yep.
so that'd be, was it
It's a 6.
16.
Yep.
That's the D8. Go right there. So that'd be 7.
How do you do it?
I look over at him, laugh, slice off his head.
As you're bloodied and battered.
Blindle's bloodied. From all the blood that you were slashing off. So Blindle's got blood out. He's laying there.
He's got a ton of blood.
Mine's
My own
like
blood. I've got a ton of my own blood.
Okay.
Bloody
Am I got anybody else by me?
There's a dude in the corner.
Yeah, here. And then he's just out.
All right.
Well, you've only got 5
And-
feet of movement.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So if I can move 5 feet and get to him.
No,
I don't think there's anybody you can get to.
No.
No.
But you can start moving that way.
Yeah, you can start moving that way.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Do
Stay
that.
out of the way, though.
Yep, right there.
Just
Okay. Is that it?
Um.
You're standing on that body.
Yeah.
I mean, you could throw your axe, can't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Well, but it would be disadvantage.
Prone.
The throw is prone. Yeah, it's disadvantage.
Oh.
You got the source running back.
He suggested.
I can throw. Yeah, I can throw it at the sword.
Just be careful, because if you roll a 1, your axe is landing in that hole.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you can call it that as long as it's on a different plane of existence. Or no.
Has that been
It
working
hasn't
in here?
been working in here. What the hell?
It's
you
because
know?
it's a teleport.
God,
So 23.
Yeah.
I still thought that 1 was coming.
I was hoping. It's because I'm an evil DM.
There
So
it is.
6 points of damage.
Alright, so we right in the chest as he looks around. Okay. Alright, so you took damage. Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, that's Rorik. Nanny.
I'm sorry.
Are you still in the hallway?
Yeah, I haven't,
Yeah.
I'm in
I
the-
haven't done
But
anything in like
you're a
hours.
gnome,
she's-
correct?
Yeah.
So you're small stature, you can...
And I have land stride from being a ranger.
And technically we're walking, so she wouldn't have to land on me. She could
Right,
actually
she's just walking. She can walk right through that space.
I'm a nimble little gnome.
With a glowing crown.
I'm still sorry, by the way. Totally.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those two, the vanishing that troll is huge. I'm just throwing it out there.
Can I see him? To the corner.
That's a hard corner, so you would
Yeah.
need to go...
Yeah, you need to actually enter the room.
Enter the room and then go around.
Can I share a space with
Yeah, because he's
Melee?
floating.
Okay.
'Cause you're
Oh,
Or no, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
no, but she's also she can do that.
Yeah, you're
Right,
small,
you're
so you
small.
can fit in the same space.
Yes. Alright.
So he's right there in front of you, 5 feet away.
And he's been hurt. Alright.
Yes. You gonna do the Legolas thing?
Hmm?
The Legolas thing?
She's never seen that.
Sure.
You've never seen Lord of the Rings?
We kind of watched
Yeah, I showed her the first one, but
I
it's
didn't really watch it.
You didn't like Lord of the Rings?
It's hard.
The first one's a little.
I was gonna say,
the
I could
first
see getting bored with the first one.
The last fight scene's the best part of the whole movie.
It is.
yeah,
Yeah.
what works.
Show her the last fight.
She was there. I mean,
I was there. I don't know what I was doing.
you were there.
You weren't paying attention.
She was painting.
And she plays
Yeah.
D&D, that's awesome.
Well, that's different though, because it's actually I can't sit down and watch things.
Find the
I'm really
halflings.
bored.
It doesn't help that it was also the extended editions.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
4.5 hours of your life gone.
Ugh.
There's a
4.5 hours of walking.
It really is.
In the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so good. Anyway,
So much more to it than just
I
walking.
am going
there's
to
dialogue.
There's hiding.
So
use
much
my
dialogue.
Running. There's
There's running,
Frodo-
there's
Frodo-
galloping, there's
Frodo
walking.
and Gandalf
All right,
sitting in that
so
little
you are doing what,
passage
my dear?
talking.
I'm going to
Awesome.
use my
They
sharpshooter
have a-
feat.
they have a
shoot
cave
the guy
troll.
right in front of me.
Okay, go
I'll
for it.
take a -5 penalty to attack.
Go for it.
She gets spike
I don't know. Do I get flank?
with
I was
the
wondering
glow
about
creature
that.
thing. Okay.
Okay.
I thought I'd ask.
Okay. 3, 14.
Yeah, that actually hits.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, he wasn't a shield one.
Drop the shield again.
Stop making things harder.
What?
I'll just do that.
She's like, I actually hit. Do not make so I don't
He
hit.
does it all the time. 16 points.
Alright. Is that it?
16 points out of 1.
That's the exact one, yeah. You get, cool.
Is that the
Sharpshooter.
is that the modifier? Where's the bow modifier?
I have
Yeah.
+5, and then sharpshooter +10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it again.
Okay.
Can I do sharpshooter again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can declare on every shot.
Yeah, 10, 21.
It's fire.
3, 5, 8, 18.
Okay. Is that it?
You can tell me how
Then
many
we have
points.
Barrick. Stand here in the middle of everybody.
Kill the troll, kill the troll, kill the troll, kill the troll.
Yeah.
17.
No.
No, I got advantage on him, and
Done.
if I hit him, it's an automatic crit, correct? 20.
Yep.
So the red will be the radiant. So the max damage is 13 plus 31 total.
Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. So you hit him really hard. He grunts a little bit as you hit him. You hear in your mind, what is your wish?
Let me out of this place.
Standing there with a shield and a hammer.
I wish to be transported to the porthole that we're trying to close.
He says that is not within my power.
By yourself. I was about to say, he's about to
That
put
was
it by himself.
Yeah, good. Really.
Just tell him to kill something.
Surrounded by like 30 dudes.
Yeah, there's a spellcaster still up.
Yeah, are you able to defeat the rest of the enemies in here?
No.
Can you restore us to full health?
No.
What good are you?
Just tell him to go check the passage.
Wow.
Tell us what's down in the passage.
Something.
He's a sword.
Kill, yeah, I mean, kill spellcaster.
Okay, so move him over there.
Wow.
You didn't think you got that good of a gift, did you? Jeez.
I just sent him down the hallway
He
to check the traps.
rears back, slams his hammer into the chest of the spellcaster, and kills him.
Damn.
Dealt that much damage. Yep.
Thank you.
Does he disappear?
Nope. Still there.
Oh, cool.
And is that it?
I got a
Perfect.
bonus action.
That was your bonus action.
Okay. Then
It's a pretty good bonus action.
that was 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'll clear the way for other people to get to this troll.
Tell him.
I'm gonna move up to the troll.
Okay.
Right. And then I will just attack.
Okay. Go for it.
At advantage. Yeah. 18 corner taking. So, how does the damage work on max on one? Alright, so that
Max on the first one and then roll again.
So that's 14, and then and 12, so 26 with that one.
Okay.
And then the second attack, 22.
Yep.
Hey Sam,
Yes.
I forgot to add the radiant damage for the first hit. It does max, so it would have been
Yeah.
another 8. It would have been another 8 hit points of damage to it.
It would have been 8 plus another D8.
Alright, so then
Does radiant stack on a crit?
Yeah,
It doubles every damage die.
I did. When I rolled, I had my
23 for the
radiant.
next one?
I rolled for the radiant.
Okay.
But I didn't add
Not
it
let
to the
them
first
go.
one.
alright, and then for the third one. Oh, no, that's fine. 17.
17. That is.
27 for the next one.
Okay.
And those are all from the sword of wounding.
Okay.
So,
Right. Is that it?
yep, that's it.
Alright. Thanks.
I attack the troll. I rolled 2 9s. 21.
That hits.
Okay. 16. That's a 24. 32.
32. Okay. He groans and starts to shake uncontrollably. And 1, 2, what's the radius?
That's gonna be fun.
Actually, everybody in the room.
Including his
Everybody
allies.
make a dex save.
Since I'm unconscious, I gather I don't feel this.
You immediately don't feel it. Actually, you're under cover by 2 people, so no.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
the same thing.
You have it down, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got a lot higher than I did, too.
17 or higher, you're going to take half of this damage.
Alright.
How's damage when he's unconscious?
It explodes, and the pieces of metal and shrapnel fly across the room.
Luckily, I'm on the ground.
14 points of piercing.
How many?
14.
14. Magical?
They're technically projectiles, correct?
Correct.
I will use my reaction to catch them. Or to reduce the damage. I will take 1 point of damage.
Alright, so
You only take 1 point.
I take 4.
You take 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, the troll.
I take
I mean, the other guy.
You take 7.
Hold on.
Oh, what was it? 14 if you.
He's
Yeah, it's 14 total, but if you passed, it's half.
Oh, then I only took 7.
Alright, is that it?
Did the
5, 10, 15. Perform kill on the last guy.
perform kill?
That's not the last guy.
Fix
Oh,
you
okay,
guys
okay,
just-
okay. What? I'm at 91. That's the first hit I've ever taken. Okay, 20 TP. 22.
You failed.
6, so 32.
Did you pass or fail?
Head goes rolling.
He said because there's 2 people between me and where the explosion was, and because I was on the ground.
Oh, he's
I'm
on
in
the
cover,
for the
so I
troll.
don't have to I didn't get hit.
Okay. So, we roll real fast.
I'm assuming.
That poor one guy.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
No, I think that's it.
Nice.
What's the dex?
We're not rolling. It's a 22.
Alright, Varys.
9.
Bindle. 10. Gallic.
9.
I do beat.
Oh, without a doubt.
Rourke.
17.
Beric.
4.
Finks.
11.
Talon.
22 with a nat.
Nenny.
23 with a nat.
It would be 28.
Yeah. You'd be 20.
Oh, well, no, we go against. We both got nat
that's
20s, and then you add your dex to break your tie.
Yes.
Well, no, it's total number.
I have Nenny, Talon, Bindle, Varys.
Unless he does it different.
That's what we've been doing. I don't.
I have Nenny, Talon, Bindle, Varys, Gallic, Rourke, Finks, creatures, Beric. Alright.
Creature.
Nenny, you're up.
Where's the creatures so low?
The one in the corner.
Oh god, he's just been chilling.
How's this one looking in front of me?
He's the one who just blasted the 2
Yeah,
arrows.
that's
Not.
Are you looking scared?
scared.
I like
Scared
how
of a
quickly
troll.
this battle just turned around. It went from us trying to think about running away to now just dead.
There's no running away. You can fall unconscious the whole way.
Just think about trying to throw him into the hole. Getting kicks and we just throw him into the hole.
I almost thought about
No.
doing that with the 12, but I figured he'd be 200.
No. It's the Immortals
Hitting
song.
with my bow. 26.
Yep, roll damage.
10.
How you gonna do it?
Right in the throat.
I won't shoot him right in the eye.
And he just slumps to the ground. Okay.
I was a little too close. And he doesn't like to get that close.
Wait. Have we learned anything? I did. Okay, fucking Ted. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick because I forgot. So this is the second box. Let's see if I get a demon this time.
Yeah.
Jason, what are you hoping for?
Not a demon.
Some kobolds, maybe a skeleton.
Down for
A Malabon.
some stacks of goblins would be awesome. Oh, look, you got another Mezzaloth.
How's a Mezzaloth?
Right there. Remember the one you pulled that had the axe?
Ah.
Oh, that's a demon. And we're gonna fight that.
Pat him on the head.
Does it have a head to cut off?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a werebear. Again.
Do you buy them things not knowing what's in them?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like magic. It's a booster pack, is what it is.
Basically. This one. Oh, that is freaking phenomenal. Raz something? Check that out. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Look at the paint job on that when it comes around. It's freaking awesome.
It must be a specific one.
It looks like a 1T.
Yeah.
PC 1T.
Yeah, it's probably a specific one.
There's a Chult zombie. I have a lot of those. No! You're not gonna get my food. Go away.
Yeah, I've actually read about that character. He's a quest giver in the Chulba.
And
Walk,
a
yeah, I walk over and pick up my axe.
Make a pair of snakeskin boots out of this guy.
I almost took that
like
corpse
he's
and
saying,
threw it in the hole
"Why?"
after I killed him.
Do I have a hammer?
Why? Okay. That was cool. Another demon. No demons for you.
I bet you got one.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying. No demon for you.
But you got one.
I did.
And I'm gonna fight it.
Alright. What do you guys do?
I walk around and pluck my arrows out of people.
Roll perception.
I literally sit down.
I'm gonna look through the sources.
What am I rolling?
Shit.
What am I rolling?
Percentage, I'm sorry.
Oh, percentage. Whoops.
I wake up.
You were not.
76.
Well, actually, I think this would have been the last turn around. That you
Get him all.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been. They would have gotten up as soon as the end of the round came. Shit, if he hadn't failed that, I'd still be banished. I still have like 3 more turns, I think, before my banishment would be up.
3 more rounds is only 18 seconds.
No, I know.
So now my combat's over.
And your guardian of faith disappears.
Can we put him on the kill counter?
Why? He helped us.
I'm checking them shield guys.
I'm just
those
waking
shields are worth anything.
They're all standard tower shields.
The source dude?
The what?
The sorcerer dude?
Sorcerer dude? You're searching?
Is the hole still there?
Yeah. Actually, it's there. Permanent.
Oh.
Permanent.
Can we see anything down there?
It's just, it's endless.
Oh, okay, that's one of those. I didn't know if it was like just to the next level or.
D12.
Can we pick it up?
It just that reminded me of the movie yesterday. I've been falling for 30 minutes!
Playing Portal.
No.
You find 70 platinum on him.
Oh,
Platinum?
75.
And you find a dark wooden piece of rod, or it looks almost like a rod. It has smooth, brilliantly orange gemstones at regular intervals up and down.
Gemstones up and down it?
Mm-hmm.
Roughly how many?
6.
So it's a wand.
Alright.
Wand.
Is that it?
Wand.
Alright, take his body, throw it in the hole.
Rod. Really?
I'm about to walk around just dropping all the bodies in the hole.
Oh, the body. I thought you said the wand.
Well, make sure they don't have anything on them first.
That's why I just looted the source first.
Oh, the chest behind Windows.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna head over to the second source and start looking at him.
Right now, Vindal's just sitting on the
So you
floor.
found, hold on, you found 70 platinum?
Yep. And then a dark wooden rod with gemstones along
3.
it. 3?
find 300 platinum.
300?
Jesus. And a wolf-headed twerk made of onyx.
Headed what?
Twerk.
What is that?
It's like a, shit, I have to describe it.
How do you spell it? I can Google it.
Twerk.
T-O-R-K?
T-O-R-Q.
Q-U-E. Okay.
Dark wooden rod with gems on it.
Mm-hmm. 6 gems. Oh my god.
You know, it's not effective that if every room we go into, we have to end up taking a long rest afterwards.
Okay. This does not help. It's showing me like wrench torque.
I figure that's what you're
A wolf-headed wrench.
A wolf-headed wrench?
The fuck?
Okay. Wrench.
It's made of onyx.
Yep, made of onyx.
It's been important wrench.
Okay, I'm gonna give. Can't think of his character's name at the moment.
Gallic.
Gallic. I'm gonna give him the rod.
And the wrench?
Sure.
The fancy wrench.
If he wants the wolf wrench.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking to my wife.
No, you're good.
Sure, right?
I guess there was a tornado warning in our area.
Where's that?
Let's check the weather here.
There's some
There's a tornado watch.
there's some storms that have been going on. I was outside while I was outside. It didn't look that bad though.
Are we dreary out there right now?
Hold on. Somebody check the weather here, please.
I'm checking it right now.
Tornado watch from 12 to 7. Ashland, Crawford, Erie, Huron, Knox, Lorraine, Marion, Morrow, Richland.
What about in the next couple hours
That's
here?
north central. Northeast is Cuyahoga, Holmes, Medina.
We're okay?
These are all counted.
I'm looking at windows, so, you know.
Heavy thunderstorms through most of the night and into tomorrow.
Watch the basement. Yeah.
Do we need a quick bathroom break, or are we okay?
Yes.
Alright, let's take a quick break.
Are we gonna be doing?
That's
About 2 hours.
only 2 hours before
You
we
took another hour rest, and then you moved down another hour.
So it's been, how long did this battle take?
It took
A minute.
Yeah.
Not even
so
a minute.
how long has it been since we've been, so it's only been 11 hours? So if we've taken a long rest, it would have been 17 hours. So it would be 6 hours.
No, it'd be 19
7 hours before we could take another long rest. That's not that big.
Oh, if it's 11. If it's been 11 hours, we take a long rest. That's 8 hours. It's 19 hours.
So
we
it'll
have
be
5.
5 hours before we could take another long rest. It's not that bad.
No.
Alright, so you want
Take your
to?
watch.
Do we need to?
I only need a short rest.
I'm gonna
That's
go
all I
look down
need.
the hallway. They kept trying to run down.
Like I said, I'm super tired right now. So
I'll give you my elixir of health. You can choose to do what you want with that.
would that affect exhaustion?
I have an incapacitated arm and a sprained ankle.
That's
He's got a gimp knee.
Yeah, I'm
I
looking.
can't do anything. I can only.
Oh,
I
man.
only have
He's
that
missing
for
an ear,
potions.
a gimp knee, and he's got a cracked.
Cracked shield and a
Shield.
broken helm.
And no missing an ear. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna do.
I'll walk over and I give you
Do you take it
a
or
bottle
no?
of wine.
Yeah, I'll take it, and I'm gonna sit there and wait
Don't
and
worry,
see
it's
what we're doing.
upper quality.
All right.
For now.
Okay.
That was one spell for Beacon of Hope.
What is that?
The next healing spell I cast on you guys, I just cast a spell and everybody gets the next healing,
Okay.
which I'm doing mass healing.
Also, didn't somebody take necrotic damage too?
Yeah, a lot of it. I did.
I did not this time.
I didn't
It
either.
wasn't you.
I think.
I
What?
did, but I got
Wasn't the wisdom.
the ring on, so the ring will take care of that.
Will the ring of regeneration heal necrotic damage?
That's a good question. I've never had that question before.
Well, isn't he gonna need the ring?
Yes, he will. Because he's missing an ear.
How would you rule that, Jason?
That's a wonderful question.
Flip a
was
coin.
awkward. Weird.
I mean, if he regenerates a lost limb, one would think that
Yeah.
the only way you can, the only way
don't
you
need to
Let me
leave.
put it this way: how I would rule it was I've never been healing the necrotic damage with it.
So there's your answer.
No?
Because as far as I know, the only thing that heals necrotic damage is a long rest.
Or the heal spell.
How many do you?
What's-
How
So
many,
that's what we'll say. Yes. Necrotic damage cannot be healed with the ring of regeneration.
How many people have necrotic damage?
I think you're the
I
one.
got.
Not
I know.
only
I got,
one?
no, I got 39 points of necrotic
And
damage.
Bindle
Man.
does too. I think.
No.
I have no
you don't.
necrotic.
I don't have necrotic anymore because we had that rest.
I have necrotic damage, and so does he.
So should we just take a long rest so you can get rid of it?
Yeah, and plus you guys have got some wounded limbs and such. So.
Stupid necrotic damage.
What do you do with the crown?
I put it back in my head.
Minus the helm? It's destroyed?
Yep.
Alright, so we're taking a long rest.
Probably, it probably cocks a little bit with no ear to hold it up.
All right, first off, I cast that Mass Cure one, so everybody.
Mass cure wounds and mass healing word.
No, I cast Mass Cure one. So that's 27, then
So we're not taking a long rest?
29.
Yeah,
34.
Bill. Why are you casting a spell for deciding whether or not to? I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Generally.
I thought we were going to do it because in
Because if
case
we're
we're
taking
in
a long rest, we still have to set watches, and it would be
Exactly,
great
if we get
everyone was at
interrupted,
full
it'd be
health
nice
while
to
we were
be-
doing it. It's
exactly.
going to get the spells back
That's
anyways.
right.
Got it.
Alright.
So
Makes
from a
sense.
game mechanics standpoint, why not?
Got it. Makes sense. So how much?
Yeah, 20. All right, 24. 34.
So I am at
34.
Everybody gets 34 back.
That heals
My arm work?
exactly.
Okay.
That it heals exactly enough of my that doesn't affect my exhaustion or anything like that.
I think you're only down 1 hit point.
No, I'm back
Oh,
up.
you're back
I
to
was at
full?
77. So plus 34.
Yeah, I thought you would. Oh, don't ask me.
Okay, so this room, you guys are settling for tonight for the next.
We're not doing anything with the chest first?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can look at the chest now.
Yeah. Do that.
Yeah.
So you open the chest, you see a whole bunch of foodstuffs and intermingled with cooking implements.
Close it back up. Throw it in the hole. Throw it in the hole.
Does this look like food that we can eat?
There's different types of jerky that are in it.
Of made. Well, would our ranger be able to tell what it's made of, perhaps?
Sure. And the sword style humanoid is still roasting on that pit.
Oh, get it off of there.
Yeah, we're throwing that in the hole.
Okay, everybody roll perception as it's being moved.
Oh, heck yeah.
28.
18.
21.
21.
Okay.
18.
It used to be a dwarf.
22.
What dwarf?
It used to be a dwarf.
It was a door. Still a door.
Which dwarf?
It used to be a live dwarf. Still a dwarf.
He's a witch dwarf.
Yeah.
Would we
Same
know?
barrel. I don't know.
Don't throw it in the hole.
What?
No.
You gonna eat it?
No.
Give him a proper berry.
Where?
Not here. Not now. Don't throw them in the hole.
If you want to smell it, fine.
We don't know where the hole leads. I don't want to send anything there that we don't have to.
Hey, Cal, just so you know, when if we take a long rest, you only lose 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I know.
You can, but you're an elf, and you could sleep. You could meditate for 8
Oh,
hours.
speaking
I
of which,
could.
That's the restoration.
lesser restoration. So
Does that remove all of them or just one? Just one. So I'm at.
you're still at 1,
Yeah.
But then after the long
The
rest.
long rest will
Yeah.
be back.
right? Because I'm out of
There's
your
your
little
level
spells.
All right. All right. So first or second watch.
Okay.
I'll take a watch.
We're elves, full elves, so
Yeah.
we only need
I
12.
only need a
Yeah,
short
but
rest
he
for
still
anything I
needs.
get.
He still needs.
Yeah, I still got a level of exhaustion.
4 hours gives you back.
So you take 4. So
Yeah.
take second.
Huh? Sure.
I'll take
Because
the
I know
first.
you're so kind of.
I'm full. I'm fine. He healed
Okay.
me, so I just take. I only have.
All right, fine. I'll take second. Then.
And you can stay awake if
I was just letting you know,
Yeah,
in
you
case
can
you guys needed the rest.
Sit here and hang out a little bit.
It's on the page. You can't not know. And then I marked the other bench.
Goodies? Not goodies.
You gotta use greater.
Oh. Oh, for
To
exhaustion.
remove a level of exhaustion, you gotta use greater restoration. Wow,
Great.
Yep.
that's ridiculous.
Alright.
Nope.
So there goes that.
What is that, like a 5th level spell?
Yep. Which he has.
It's a 5th level spell, right?
Yes.
So are you going to do that instead?
So you get a third back.
Yeah, I can do that.
You get a third back.
Right.
Okay. We ready?
So do you and Fink sitting up?
No, I want to do create food and water. Successfully.
Oh God, I was about to say.
I saw 2 digits, I just couldn't tell if it was
That's
a
nice.
20.
Actually, it was a 5.
You know what would be really cool if you rolled a...
Oh! See, I see the line here.
Oh. Do you still have your 6th level spell?
Yes.
Read your 6th level spell, read Hero's Feast.
Oh, yes.
Do we have access to something that would allow him to do that? You need a gem-encrusted bowl worth 1,000 gold.
Yep.
Uh-oh. I didn't realize he did.
It's an expensive feast.
Did that happened last night.
Yeah. No, he did something else.
I know, but it's still used to Gem Crucible.
Yeah, I didn't realize he does. Does anybody have a Jim Crucible?
No.
Check sorcerers.
Got plenty of gems.
Can we make one?
They're gone.
Can we make one?
What?
A gem-encrusted bowl.
Yeah.
We've got gems. There's probably a bowl around here somewhere.
It's got to be worth 1,000 gold. So.
We got a shit ton of gems. We can make it worth 1,000 gold.
The
I looked through the chest, all the cooking supplies.
the two kegs back there have water, and the other one has a very stout, hard mead.
I wandered into the dwarven arm of this complex.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna rest then, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
That's what I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
but
you
did
gonna identify that wand while we
you did
rest?
cast Greater Restoration?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Do lots of things.
Sure. But who's taking the first watch?
I am.
And Finks?
Yeah, I'll stay up.
Well, then I'm going to cast invisibility at 3rd level on the both of you. So at least for the first hour, you'll
Oh,
be
okay.
invisible wandering around. It could have been painful, but hey, it's not. Ooh. Yeah.
He's saying, what is that weapon rack thing?
It's a weapon rack thing.
Do you want to look useful? Any of them look useful?
They are the spears and the short swords and maces.
Short swords.
Yeah. How many short swords?
Can anybody detect magic on them?
There's 6 of them.
Oh,
We used to have a one.
I'll take one of
No,
the
just
short
spell.
swords.
Yeah,
I don't know
I would like a
either
fancy
of
short
those.
sword. I have just a basic one right now.
Hey, Bear, do you have
Hold
detect
on to
magic?
random weapons.
We're hunkering down for the. Yeah, that's what I thought it was actually.
Yeah.
Maybe?
As written.
Yeah, I got it.
What's wrong?
It has all the charges.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the rod.
Oh man, really? Poop. Since that one might not me. Okay.
Before we start our long rest, I'm gonna do cast detect magic as a ritual.
Okay.
So
Everybody near all their stuff lights up. The wand in his hand lights up. His evocation magic.
Drop that.
anything else in the room? Anything from the rack?
No, sir.
The open chest?
No, sir.
Okay.
Well, now we know we don't.
Hey, Nenny, what kind of meat is this?
Roll survival.
So I know my shield's worthless now.
I don't really mess around with meat, so.
Is it completely split in half?
It's cracked.
Nature?
I can mend it.
Can you mend magic?
Can't mend magic.
Can't fix the magic, but if it's still got the magic in it, it's just needs to be
13.
fixing. Sorry.
What was that?
13.
So at least you'll still get the AC from it.
Right. Okay.
They're not. Well, they are
I have
animal.
to say, I think you really
By
would
okay.
have might have got that.
It's alright.
So we don't want to.
Depends if you want to be a cannibal or not.
Do the same thing with your helmet.
Nah.
Okay.
Okay. Close the box.
Does it you get AC
Yeah?
benefit from that?
Yeah.
What just happened?
I took a picture.
And
And then I sent it.
And it regains charges? Oh boy! Good.
Oh, the wand?
There's
Yeah.
one clause to that sucked though, because there's only two of us
That were all-
honestly that could use it.
Because you and him.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Who? Who can use it?
Him.
Maybe him. Maybe him.
I
And
can.
maybe her.
At level 13, I can.
Whoa.
Anyways, we're sleeping.
Yes.
I do have
Well,
a
they're
spare
sleeping,
ring
I'm
available if anybody wants one now.
I am watching.
Who has the last watch?
He has. And I'm in
Thanks, are you
meditation
up with
state,
me?
but I'm still aware of my surroundings.
What? No, I need to take at least a short rest.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
that's so nice that it restores.
I mean, what I'll do is I'll take my short rest and then I'll watch with you the second
Anything
three, or
with charges
the 3 hours
normally
afterwards.
does,
Alright,
unless
that's
it's a ridiculous amount of charges that don't come
Let me
back.
see that.
No, I would have to say that you hold
see it.
it,
Music's
that
not
you
playing.
keep that and use it.
I dropped the ring that we swapped rings.
Right.
I dropped the
Got
ring.
ring
you
around
gave me.
that.
Like this thing is situationally useful.
I can't blame you.
I was getting to the point
While
where I was
we're
going to
doing
push
this long
something
rest,
and
I'm gonna unattune my helmet and I'm gonna reattune with my ring that gives me +1 to my AC.
Okay, smart.
So that means my AC.
Forced to commercial. Hit the skip the commercial. Here we. Good old YouTube.
Sam, my AC goes up to 25. Since I can't teleport worth a name in here.
Alright, so what? Who was the last?
I was.
Okay.
And I would be up the second 3 hours.
Okay, so oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I got it. Way too high.
What?
Right.
Can't hear you. Music's so loud.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sam.
Now, hey,
Alright, so who's up with you?
I would be I'm taking a short rest for the first hour of his watch,
Sam.
and then I'd be up the next 3.
Okay.
lesser
You can take
restoration
a long
replaces air.
rest while
I don't
watching.
need it. The short rest gives me all my abilities back, and I'm full health, so...
What would
You
you?
haven't spent any hit
Oh,
points
it's
yet.
the ring. I'll let you wear the ring.
What is it?
Ring regeneration.
Here you go. We're passing around trinkets then.
The
Well,
thing
wait.
is, it requires attunement, so...
Yeah, so you have to make sure you don't have 3 things attuned to put it on.
Right, you have
I
to
have
take.
2 axes.
Yeah, but are they attuned?
One is.
Okay.
I don't know what my armor is. It's just a plus.
It's not.
No.
Yeah, armor
And my shield's no
Yeah,
longer.
Maybe.
I don't think your shoe never required attunement. Just a sticky sheet.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I just got just the what is it? Ring of elemental resistance.
That might.
Yeah.
So,
So you still have room for 1.
yep. Ring of resistance,
Ring of regeneration.
regeneration.
I'm saying the card's right. That's nothing crazy now.
Don't lose that card. That is not an
Now,
item we want to
a lost limb takes 6 days. How long is an ear gonna take?
I guess we'll find out.
Can you still hear out of that ear?
Not well.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
I would think you would.
Because
It's ringing. It hurts.
I was gonna say, it might hurt, but you still got your ear canal and your eardrum.
But your ear serves to amplify sound.
Well, yeah.
Direct it.
Not well. That's what the radar's for.
He has to turn his head just so the sound goes directly in.
Get one of those Beethoven horns.
Okay. So you're up with him.
Mm-hmm.
And who else?
I think everybody else is asleep.
I'm meditating and I'm aware.
So perception to those people that are awake.
Nope.
Nope.
Set your characters where they are.
I rolled the net 20, being aware.
I'm like.
I would probably be like actually right there, watching the doorway, making sure nothing comes through.
Let's see. Anywhere on you, because I'd probably be sitting next to you.
You guys want to take all the little?
Yeah, that's what said remove the beads, because you guys would have thrown them down. Pretty sure.
Yeah, we would have looted them if nothing magic or anything. Yeah, we would have dropped them.
Just put it over here by the circus over here. Yeah.
Circus.
Fix the parade.
I'll be leaning against those sandbags.
Yeah,
on the back.
I'm actually going to be leaning against the. I'd be next to Bear.
So you're
between
meditating?
Finks and Bear.
Yeah, the elves, when they're meditating, they're still
That's
aware.
Bear.
Oh,
No, yeah. I'm just kind of over
Do
here.
you want me to look it up?
By the way, there's an iron-bound door down the hallway about 20 feet.
Okay.
It's not canon. Okay, canon means it's part of the story.
Excuse me. Gosh.
I raised this kid. Okay.
well, you tried to.
What did you roll?
13.
No.
I rolled a net 20.
Right. You hear some kind of a scratching come from the hole.
I do, or he does?
Look in the hole.
Huh?
Tell me I look in the hole. Look in the hole.
Alright, so I'm slowly kind of peeking the hole.
Okay. This giant hand tries to reach and grab you and pull it back.
Did you
Does
say
the hand
anything?
look like the hand of a troll?
You're not awake. You're asleep.
Does it look like the hand of a troll?
No.
I'm gonna yell out, go, HAND!
I'm gonna immediately turn and try and see.
Everybody asleep. Roll con. You guys that are awake, roll initiative.
This is not a roll you want to roll good.
As in like a con save?
As in waking up save.
God damn, you should have this more.
18. 18.
You guys wake up.
19.
23.
Alright, so you guys wake up as he his hand.
One time we want our wizards to fail a save.
And then, those of you that are waking up, you're prone right now. Varys is prone because he was sitting down meditating. And initiative.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
20.
20
I also got a 20.
total.
Yes.
Then he goes first. Varys,
19.
Gallic,
16.
Jinx,
7.
Barrick.
17. I'm gonna roll high on initiative.
You
I'm
were
afraid to do attack now.
Hey, Sam.
Lindo.
23.
Rourke was a what?
I had a nat 20, so 22 total.
Okay. And you had what? Nenny?
20.
Hey, Sam. At what point during the watch did this happen?
That last...
The last hour?
Last 4 hours.
Well, what point in that 4 hours?
The first hour.
Alright, so I don't have any of my stuff.
Alright. Rourke.
So I see a hand grabbing him.
No. You heard him saying.
Okay. So I wake up. I look over to where I heard the voice.
Right, and you're looking at Talon.
Okay. And what do I see?
You see Talon.
Just standing there?
Just standing there looking at the hole.
Why are you getting so loud?
There is a giant hand
Where?
right in front of me!
It's in the hole.
Oh, in the hole.
It went to grab you. And you
Oh,
pulled
okay.
back.
I thought and I'm just gonna... There.
If I get up, walk over to investigate.
Okay. Perception.
Oops.
17.
You see the outline of a face with long ears, 2 horns projecting out of its head, and a wicked smile with fanged teeth.
I wonder if this is the new mini.
Would I recognize it?
Excuse me?
Would I recognize it as anything?
It's a face.
Is it one of those monsters you studied? Is
That's
I think
what I'm
you're asking.
That's what I'm trying to
You
get
gotta actually name him out so he knows.
Well, that's not
Just
No,
read it.
give it back to him and read it, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Abolets, Chal, Ghosts, Umberhawks, and Shadow Masters.
Nope.
That information you got at the beginning of the game is pretty useless. We haven't run into a single one of the things on that list.
Give me time.
Umberhawks are like from the Untags.
No, I know.
Give me time. What are you doing, Rourke?
Tops.
Does it look like I need to pull them back?
No, the hand was seated. It's down in there.
Well, I explained to him what I saw, or whoever's awake,
Okay.
and I stepped back.
Right. Bindle.
I've heard what they're saying. Did you describe what you saw down there?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and tell him.
It was an ugly ass face.
I prep my bow and wait.
Okay.
If something pops out of the hole, I'm shooting it.
That's your trigger. Ninny.
Stand up. A little groggy. I don't like being woken up. That's it.
Okay. Callie, back to you.
I am gonna take a step back from the hole, and I'm gonna get ready with a spell.
Okay. Varys.
Stand up.
Thoroughly enjoy this.
What'd you say?
Nothing?
What's it look like?
I go down the hallway.
It's got a big, ugly face and sharp teeth.
Didn't look like the troll that we
Well, yeah, but you
Oh.
get
No,
you still
it did
get all
not.
your stuff back.
I wish
Because
it
you
did.
only need a short rest for that.
Tell you
Did
that.
Good.
you write it down?
We'll wait. Thumbs up.
Merrick.
Get closer.
You'll be full.
Get closer.
I get up, peer into the hole, and cast banishment.
Go for it.
God
Damn it.
that's a 1.
I'm leaving. Pack it up. We're going home. We got
Ninth one.
Goodbye. Goodbye. You think I'm kidding?
The
I'm packing up
vortex
and I'm
sweeps
going
all
home.
of us into the hole.
D100, senor.
Oh shit!
Banish the hole.
Well, he's banishing something.
Actually, it'd be kind of funny if you opened the hole. That's in the hole.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. 83.
Oh god.
So you don't know.
Roll a D8.
Oh no. You're gonna.
3.
Yeah.
Make a save.
What am I saving?
I will tell you exactly what it is.
Don't matter.
It could be anything.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh,
We didn't say shit.
The highest one is like a 7. Just get a guess.
the highest it can be is a 12.
Ooh, that's better than what I thought.
Since when is a 12 saved against anything?
Right.
I just
Level 1.
Barrick disappears. Just put him to the left of that line.
Here.
I wonder if
I'm
he
sorry,
was
the
where I
right one.
was.
Sorry, I was just thinking this. Now I'll tell you where he is.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Not waking up is no more entertaining.
Okay.
That little Morton dude who helped you out, I think this is when you need him.
Callie.
Yeah, you hear that, man. Oh shit.
You look around.
What's going on?
Okay.
Where's Barrick?
So roll perception.
19.
Okay. His face, arms, and chest are sticking out of the wall behind Varys. In the wall.
At least you had stone
What
shape.
did
Is he
you do
alive?
now?
He's alive.
What, why?
There's a little bit of pressure.
Why are we awake?
There's something in the hole. Get him out of the wall.
How am I gonna get him out of the wall?
No, you got spells.
Right.
Just blow the wall up.
He's got a mace.
Doesn't somebody have a rock thingy?
Yeah, that rock axe.
Metal in the stone.
Wait, so why did you wake us up?
There's a face. There was something down there trying to grab me.
In the hole. I'm gonna
Yes,
go
in the hole.
I'm gonna go look in the hole. So I stand up and I go look in the hole.
And you see the face leering at you.
Is the face attached to anything?
You think so, yes.
How
Roll
far down is
perception,
it?
just to confirm.
Well, you know there's a hand.
It is yeah.
16.
Yes. Attached to a large shape.
Is it sitting like right at the top of the hole?
Looks like it's climbing up, using its claws to pull itself up.
Go back to the bottom of the hole. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh wait, me too. No, that's 13.
Alright. It actually just keeps leering at you.
That's totally fine. Barrett, get out of the wall! What are you doing? I'm gonna back up because I don't want to get hit first.
Okay. If you remember Lord of the Rings,
Yep.
comes up,
Out of the hole. Out of the hole. I should have brought you one.
lands its feet there.
Could have brought you a bigger one.
Why are you in my home?
To kill you?
It
Got you? This isn't your home. This is my home.
It is ours. Leave.
Hey, what's good face?
did.
What are you doing, Finks?
I'll go try and bust Barrett out.
Go for it.
I would say, before the thing climbs out of the hole, at this point, all we've heard is somebody yell hand and face.
And then he appeared at a wall.
Yeah. Exactly.
I guess.
You said that's your home, right?
Yeah.
And he turns at you and he says,
Thou cousin of my lord, leave.
You leave my home.
No. Leave or die.
I don't think he realized that he just pissed Bears off, so.
Yeah.
He's trying to break him out of the wall.
you using the stone axe? Okay. So you're working, roll d20s.
How many?
Say 4. Looking for 1.
For one, so you hit it. There's
Yep,
a one.
There's a one.
Roll percentage.
You guys said to break him out with a stone axe. 63.
Just threw the idea out there. That's all.
Yeah, you only had to roll one die though. You didn't have to roll four
I'm
of
gonna
them.
give you a con save. Beat 16.
Nope.
Okay. Right or left?
Right.
Your right arm is broken.
Is he out of the wall?
He's out of the wall, but sitting there. His right arm is broken. Roll intelligence. Bard.
Oh, jeez. Intelligence? Laugh at
Actually,
that
roll
for a
charisma.
second. Charisma?
Never
That
mind.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
5.
I assume that's my whole turn.
How much damage did I take?
Roll damage.
Oh boy.
Somebody bounce.
That would be a 20.
It's critical,
10
so
points. Critical?
critical because you rolled 1. Max on the first. 1
So
plus
60,
whatever.
20.
20. Alright.
20 unnatural.
God damn it. You had to put yourself on the wall, and you had to roll a 1.
That's the first one I rolled all day.
This is the second time you try to cast banishment and roll a 1.
It is.
No more. Save it for him.
Hey, then, well, yeah. I was trying to save that for something else, but told him to go back to the bottom of the hole. I like that face. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
The thing itself? Just gone.
As you look at it, that's what you see.
that it's starting to turn this one. This thing looks like it's starting to shift and look weird.
Maybe man would help us out.
You won't call Morden, but you want him to call man.
Right?
Wait, what's wrong?
The form of the creature, it's starting to turn and change a little bit.
Into?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't really understand it either.
You gonna read that to him?
It says it's not there, its form shifts slightly.
An illusion? Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out.
What did you do?
I don't know. It's
Well,
who's next.
did my arrows fly since he popped out of the hole?
Sure, fire.
I get a lot of us were holding actions.
Yeah.
So
That's 17 to hit.
The arrow passes between, I think that's Gallic,
Yep.
and Varys and hits the wall. It flies straight through.
Okay.
Can I use my held action using magic missile?
Sure.
First level?
Sure. Sweet.
It's 4.
I still thought that was
So
one.
your magic missiles go out, and then they just go random places and hit the wall. Because it has no target.
So I'm gonna try to punch him,
Okay.
It's over.
and it's 28.
Your hand goes through.
Okay, he's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He repeats himself. The same exact thing that he said. Leave now.
No.
Let's go to the next room. That's leaving.
Leave.
Yeah. Technically, that's leaving.
I'm gonna ignore him, and I'm gonna say, well, let's heal. Let's try to figure out what's.
Yeah, what did you do? How did you get in the wall?
Bad magic.
Man, this place.
All of a sudden, it just disappears. A wisp of smoke.
I'm going back to sleep.
Does it drop back
You need
into the
to heal
hole?
your arm first. Heal your arm, and go back to bed.
That was
see something
last.
first.
That was 5 hours in. I think. No, 6 hours in.
It was
5.
four.
It was the
5
first hour of
hours.
the second rest.
5 hours.
I'm gonna kind of peek over the hole, look at the hole very carefully, but firmly.
Darkness.
Okay. Can we get rid of this hole?
That's what I'm looking at.
This hole.
What are you doing?
Just throw a tarp over it.
It's a very
I was worried about watching the hallway. Now I'm
Trying
worried
to
about
figure out
watching
how to
the
seal the
hole.
hole.
a very convincing
Stone
illusion.
shot.
Kind of figured something what this hole was in.
Can we remove the illusion? It's gone.
Put it on the kill count.
No, it's a good reminder.
Yeah, it's in. Yeah.
Right, where are we going?
We're finishing our rest.
It was interrupted.
Yeah, we're
Which means we'd
finishing
have
our
to start
rest.
over.
Yeah.
Why would we have to start over?
That's just how rests work.
I don't think any of us have
Stupid.
done anything more strenuous than.
I just need a short rest though. I just need an hour.
Wait, why is it? Why do you have to start your rest over?
Because it needs to be a continuous, uninterrupted 8 hours of rest.
That's 3.5. That's second
Yeah.
edition.
I'm not gonna do it.
Fifth edition.
I'm not gonna do it.
That is ridiculous.
What
It
are
is.
you going to do, Jason?
We need the
What?
long rest.
How do I do this all the time? I just flip the freaking book open. I always flip like 90% of the time right to the page I need to be on.
So you're gonna stone shape that whole shit?
Can't.
What's it?
Because I can only, it's only 5
Character
foot.
sleeps or
Like,
performs light activity, reading,
Just
talking,
10 foot
eating, or
hole.
standing watch for no more than 2 hours. If the rest is interrupted by a period of strenuous activity, at least 1 hour of walking, fighting,
you can
casting
do.
spells, or similar adventuring activity, the characters must begin the
Oh,
rest
like
again
bars.
to gain any benefit from it. I
We
don't think we
didn't
were here
cover
for
the
more
entire
like,
hole, but
I don't know,
like a
I
short
don't know, 30
count
seconds.
type thing.
Yeah, we didn't.
With
And we
this
didn't
thing.
fight.
Yeah, it was
It's
just
not
really
like
slow.
extended
He
Just
casts
kinda
a spell and he's in the thing.
Get through it.
Yeah, it says
Right.
fighting for more than an hour.
What's
Yeah,
that?
we fought. We didn't. Nobody actually fought. He hit the wall for maybe 30 seconds. Maybe.
I tested an arrow.
Yeah.
He shot. He
And I-
shot an. He. You shot an arrow. I punched the air.
Yeah, and I passed a level 1 an easy. So,
We were in combat for a round.
Not even combat.
It wasn't that combat.
Whatever.
It wasn't even a full round.
Yeah.
Well, we get a full rest back now.
So, finish our long rest.
Oh wow! I didn't realize they raised level on that.
What is it?
Stone shape?
Yeah, it's 4th.
It used to be 30.
Meld into stone is a cleric spell as well.
Yeah, that's what it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're lucky. Usually when I attack something, I take its head off. I only broke your arm.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 hours are up. You guys are up. What are you doing?
Everything's back to normal then?
Sure.
Wait, what? I mean,
What are we doing?
I could see his arm still being broken. It's only 3 hours of rest.
You guys are fully healed. All your stuff is back. What are you doing?
Alright.
I guess I walked down the hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a door there.
Okay.
There's a door.
I touch it.
We got 20. We got all these
Thank you.
fingers. Come on, man.
Well, wait a minute. The beast ran
touched
through it.
Make it safe.
Okay, what kind?
So-
Dex?
Wait. Where's everybody?
I don't know.
He just took off down the
Sam.
hallway. I don't know.
Trying to progress. 14. Yeah, 14.
Okay.
So
You
by the
roll
middle.
8d6.
Roll d6.
8d6.
Oh, what the heck?
Wow, why can't I roll that for damage? That's 22. Can I see the... Wow, I'm fucking good with this.
You're good at killing yourself, aren't you?
36.
Okay. So you come back into the room. A little charred
Is it fire?
from the lightning bolt that shot up into the ceiling.
I was like, bindle into those things.
And I think I heard him say, I think I set the trap off, guys, we're good.
I thought we got rid of that feeble-mindedness of yours.
I don't think very well. You guys leave me alone for 5 minutes, I'm gonna cause trouble.
Okay.
Need to put a leash on you, man. You're worse than a child.
Alright, so what are you going to do?
I touched the door, Bindle.
You touch the door.
It shocks people.
It's an iron-bound door.
Can we draw the hallway? What is it?
It's 20 feet long, you said earlier.
Yep.
And then
Hey, I
just
think the
door
hall was
there.
clear. He made it to the door.
He made it to the door, so that's good.
So you just need a D.
This
That's
happened
how
when
you take
touch
the trap.
This is
Oh, he knows.
trust me, I know.
Yes, but you try to disarm it. I don't give a shit. I just activate it.
So what are you going to do?
I'll go down. I'll head down the hall to look at this door.
Okay. You passed old elven murals, more trees.
And I'm using my LC too.
Did I read?
What about those goggles?
The what?
You want to use them goggles?
Well, he's got a ring of
He's
dark
already
vision
got it.
too.
He's already got it.
Oh.
Yeah, we both have dark vision items.
Well, he's got a ring, but it only lasts so long.
8 hours, I think, isn't
8
it?
hours.
Yeah.
He said he's using his lantern. That's why I figured.
Yeah, right now.
goggles
Yeah.
would-
Well, lantern also lets me see color, burn marks on the walls, things that I can't see from the dark vision stuff.
Sure.
Do I remember the part of the complex that we are in now? Since
History.
re-jogged my memory in that hallway of revitalizing, reliving my life.
And that one can't hurt me.
It might.
That's a
Cool.
whopping 10.
I love thunderstorms.
Oh, I do too.
Can't remember.
Hey, Barrick, can you lend them fingers?
Don't you have 1,000 ball bearings?
Yeah, but we've noticed in touching stuff that it has to be organic.
Here you go.
Step back from the door and throw a finger at it. See if it,
I told you I activated it.
just making sure. Here's your finger.
Look at me, I'm crispy.
I get back the finger. Look at the door. Is it? Look to see if it's locked. Is it?
There's a keyhole.
It has a key. Do we have a key?
Does it look like a
Do we have a key?
Keyhole that big.
I'm gonna try.
Try one of the
I'm gonna
fingers.
try and pick the lock.
Okay.
Like the lock hole is that big?
It's a big key.
That's 20.
Click.
Is it open away or towards?
Away.
Away. Very, very slowly.
It's a steel
Push the
door.
door,
It's
just-
gonna make noise.
Well, I want to see how much noise it makes if I just barely push it.
This one actually makes no noise, and you see spiral staircase going down.
Oh goodness.
Yay! More
Yay,
stairs.
more stairs.
Look for roads. Look for roads.
Yeah.
Push.
Yeah.
Any kind of like boats floating around?
Fire snakes.
All sorts of stuff.
I have a question, because we had this problem with the last one. Is there a hole in the center of this spiral staircase?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm not doing it again.
Well, I got a grappling hook and rope.
Well,
Oh.
Oh. Well, but the last time it was the level itself, not the stairs. So if you pass down, like if it's the second level, it's just a vertical.
I'm gonna repeat again. This is hell on earth. We passed through a small pocket of it.
I was just in hell.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty toasty. Nice day in the sun.
I noticed your nice tan.
Little tanner.
Alright, I'll start heading carefully down the stairs.
Okay, the stairs are in real rough shape. It's crumbling in some spots.
We following.
I'm following behind him.
Yeah, we're following.
Maybe at a
Intervals.
Yeah.
I'll be 10 feet behind him.
just so we don't put too much pressure on these stairs.
Come down to a landing, and landing is a wide open space with a bunch of crumbling. You can see stone just piled up to the right, and beyond it you can see into the gulch a little huge drop off down, and then to the left it leads to another open doorway.
How far down did we hit the landing?
Excuse me?
How far down did we hit the
You guys went down 30 feet.
So do we want to go to the door? Or do we want to... I want to carefully look over the edge. How far down does it go? Can I tell?
It's not real far.
Real far. Past the point of the 60 feet I can get from my light. Okay. Yeah, that's...
And it is dark outside.
Oh, we're outside.
So I said you're looking down into a gulch, which is the outside of the hole. When you guys first got here, you looked down, you saw that big, huge hole.
Yeah.
You can see the water fountain, water spout going
Okay.
straight out.
So it kind of like was broken out of the wall. Right. Okay. Into the next door? Is that where you want to go, guys?
Just don't touch it.
Touch it.
Without inspecting
It's
it
an
first.
open doorway.
Oh,
Open doorway?
Oh, that's easy.
still throw a finger through it.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful.
Still looking for traps. Carefully moving along.
Roll investigation. Roll history.
16.
Oh, 18.
As you're moving along, you see to the left, this wall's intact. To the right, it's broken open. And the stairs come down here. So you're coming from the left side. Coming from there, that's broken open this way. And then directly across, which when you turn to go towards the doorway, is now your left. There's 6 statues. The statues of bas reliefs of elves and creatures. On the right-hand side, there's only 2.5 of the statues left. You rolled an 18, and you know this is your old uncle's redoubt.
What?
His redoubt.
Which is...
It's kind of like
His hideaway.
it's hideout.
He's where?
Yeah. Then
My eyes widen a little bit and say, we're close.
all right. Guess we'll keep moving forward, looking for traps. Actually, I'm looking for anything that looks out. Traps. I'm looking for the ground to be unsafe. I'm checking the
Investigation.
21.
The whole floor concerns you past the third statue. From wall to wall all the way to the doorway.
Things on the wall too.
No. Floor. Floor, wall to wall, all the way that way.
Just looks unsafe. How firm do these statues look?
They're in rough shape. Like they've not only suffered some damage from the devastation, but they've been attacked and damaged.
Anybody get any rope?
Very good.
You said we're outside?
That way is outside.
Okay, so.
Yeah, we're still in. It's just like there's a fallen wall.
If we can get some rope around one of the statues, we might be able to pull it down. I want to see if something hits this floor, if the floor's going to go.
Is the statue kind of big?
No, there's 8 of us. I think we might be able to pull it enough to get it to move.
Well, no, I'm saying like if the weight of a statue compared to the weight of one of us, like you might destroy the floor with just the statue, whereas only one of us could easily walk across.
Makes logic. Makes sense.
So you might, in trying to check it, you might destroy it where we could have just walked across it.
Are you two looking at the floor?
Yeah.
Arcana. Gallic.
Oh.
17.
Is that just plus intelligence?
No, it's an actual skill. It's 3 down.
If you're proficient in it, it's add your proficiency.
So otherwise I don't add anything to it.
Your intelligence.
Okay, that's what I was asking. 20 unnatural.
Okay. Both of you can tell that this floor is magically set with an alarm.
Good thought.
And we know how to make it not have an alarm?
Aren't you good at disarming things?
Not magic.
Not
Yeah,
magic.
that's...
Have you noticed how often I'm really good at disabling magic?
I'll try to spell magic on it.
Okay.
I know there's an alarm on it.
Rob?
Am I adding anything to it, or was it just the...
Charisma.
Your proficiency and your charisma. That's what your modifier. Yeah.
21.
You cast your spell with your wonderful hand comb.
Yep.
And the effect washes over the floor and cleans it of the alarm spell.
Hopefully whoever put this alarm here isn't aware of the fact that I just got rid of it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's either set it off or get rid of it, so...
There's a wall going on each side of the...
So you have, now you're facing towards the open doorway.
Mm-hmm.
You came down these stairs. So here's the open doorway, stairs, that's the open side.
But what I'm saying, it's more like a hallway type thing.
It's a big, huge, like, foyer with a bunch of statues.
How long is it?
It is 35 feet long, 15 feet wide.
And is there like a safe platform or anything across the way, or is it just a door?
It's just a doorway.
And the door's closed?
It's a open doorway.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the open doorway was on our side.
No, the broken wall is on this side, behind you. And so the stairs come down, it opens that way and down. Behind you is also open as you're standing looking there. So you have half of this wall with the 3 statues, and then the other 6 statues in this side are complete. So this side is complete.
Alright. Guess we keep going?
What time is it?
It's a little after 4.
Okay.
I'll start progressing down the hallway.
So you walk into an area. Do we all follow in?
No.
I'm following 10 feet behind like I was.
No. I'm standing at the thing waiting.
Yeah.
Because I said I'm going to try if you don't make it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
The
You're
room is polished and gleams in torchlight. The floor is polished, and it gleams in your light, your lantern. You see an elaborate gold seal of a golden wyvern in flight against 3 crossed swords up in the dome. So when you're looking around, you see the polished gold floor and then this elaborate seal in the dome. So it's a domed room. The room's dimensions are 20 feet on a side, this way, 15 feet this way, and 40 feet up at its highest point, where the circular part of the dome. Seated in the other side is your cousin. And she looks at you. Her wings in her back. She turns her head. She goes, "It's been a moment."
More than a moment.
You came back to join us again?
Came back to stop you.
Stop me from what? Welcome home, cousin. And who are your friends?
This isn't home anymore. As he brushes his pants, clasps his fists. Look what you've become.
Cousin. Is that how you talk to Elisa? You're beautiful, cousin. And she has wrapped around her shoulders these two little hooks. And on these hooks are these little wings that come straight down. Her eyebrows are higher than normal, and her hair is reddish, a reddish brown, and her skin is kind of like a burnt tan color. With long black claws, and then she smells you. She's kind of attractive for being what she is. And she's sitting like on a divan type couch.
Is that the end?
There's a doorway to her right and back. There's an open doorway to her left and back. So if you're looking at her, there's a doorway to her back and your left. There's on the left wall looks like a stairway going down, and on the right wall is another open doorway.
This is your cousin?
She's no longer my cousin.
I'm gonna walk her.
You ceased to be my cousin the day you allowed your father to bring that foul spawn.
But he was bringing us glory.
Glory?
The Lords were holding us back. Now we're in a better place. Of course,
Better place?
You being back.
Look around. Look at what had become of our homeland. This is not home.
Well, we can take care of those details later now that you're back. Because we could use you again.
Come to the dark side.
You came to fulfill your destiny?
I came to fulfill it.
Good. Neo.
Neo?
Neo.
For what?
So that I can finish what my uncle wanted to do with you back when you were a child. And she pulls out a dagger.
He takes 2 steps forward. He takes a moment, looks back at you guys, and he goes down to one knee. And yells.
She stands. Starts walking towards you. She snaps her fingers. Everybody make a wisdom save. At disadvantage because you're in her home.
Yeah, we will. Abominable will.
Okay. Does an abominable will affect both dice?
No, you would
What kind of
re-roll
roll
both
is this?
dice.
Okay, yeah. I'm
Wisdom?
gonna use indomitable will.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
What'd you roll?
14.
Oh, it was 13.
14.
16.
6.
7.
Oh, do I still have to make it? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was kind of something.
Not you in wisdom saves.
Oh boy.
So she smiles wickedly as everybody but Eric falls asleep. They're out. And from behind her in
Is
that
this
hallway
magic?
stands. Yeah, it is.
So I can't be put to sleep by magic?
Well,
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah.
Elves.
Tricksy little elves.
Magical means
Oh, it's psionics.
that it's not magic.
Okay.
it's a form of psionic
Okay.
powers in there.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't want to say yes, and then, but I want to
Yeah.
show you the book that
Okay.
there's
No,
more than to these people than that,
No,
than just magic. From behind that door behind her comes out a tall, 7 foot tall elf with 4 arms, and in each arm he has a curved blade. And he looks over at Barrick menacingly and smiling at the same time.
I'm sure.
And she says to you, "Lay down."
Oh boy.
I don't think so.
You might want to. Really don't want to hurt you.
Well, I don't want my friends getting hurt neither.
Oh, that'll be fine.
You okay? Everything in here has been trying to kill us. You're planning on killing Varys. That's his home.
Varys, we got plans for him.
Yeah, which I'm sure includes his death.
She's playing with the dagger in her hand. She says, "I'm going to say it again. Lay down."
I don't think so.
Okay. Mission for you.
Don't die.
I hear you. I got 12.
12. I'll go first.
You lay down.
Each pieces.
Where is that? There it is. Wisdom save.
God, I fucking hate magic.
I hate wisdom.
Is it wisdom? It's wisdom.
18.
18. Okay, so you resist that. And then the other guy comes forward and swings at you 4 times. Where are you, people? There it is.
Unless you didn't hear roll percentage.
Yeah.
Well,
21, 18, or 17.
No.
Nope.
23.
22 and 18. Both miss. You're up, bud.
Banishment!
Good luck!
I made it this time!
Oh!
I was waiting for a
He
20.
gets a save, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
Charisma.
Who are you trying to
The 4-armed one.
Okay, so he disappears.
Does he hear a pop?
No, does not hear a pop.
What? Alright, refresh my memory. What does the pop signify?
Hold on, I'll tell you in a second.
I think that they're gone.
Hold on.
They return to their.
that it's from another plane of existence?
No, I just banished it to a different plane.
No, I'm saying, but it doesn't return. It doesn't.
If the target is native to a different plane of existence, that one, then the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane.
Oh, so that means it does not
Come back.
It's not. Yeah, it doesn't come back. So you don't hear a pop, which means he's from this plane.
Which means he won't. He'll come back.
He will come back?
He'll come back after the battle.
It was like when Finks got banished.
Yes.
Bonus action?
Oh.
Maybe wake someone up.
Yeah. Who's
the closest one to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we
didn't set up the room.
Right.
So can we set up the room?
No, we'll get there. We'll see what happens. Okay. Because there's something else going on. So who are you gonna? I guess you were in the back. So nearest to you would probably be Gallic.
Gallic? Kicking him. Wake up!
Okay. You kick him, and he does not move. So are you done?
Oh, crap.
They're gonna kill you, but.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. She gestures and says no.
That's fine. That's fine.
Use up them spell slots.
So you feel your mind being attacked as a figure appears from her far left in the doorway. And your next saving throw will be at disadvantage. And then we're at a new round. So it's her turn.
Not reroll.
Sure. Go ahead and reroll.
8.
Okay. So it's her turn.
Same order.
Right. Well, yeah, it's
I believe it's. What is that spell? I just saw it. She. So this line of light come out of her hand towards you. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Wait, that was 6.
Yep.
18.
18. Okay.
That would have been much
So
quicker.
you actually make it. This red beam tries to hit you, and you take
Ray, would you feel it?
9, 7, 16, 24,
Yeah.
29, 4,
no, that's fair.
41. You take
I didn't hear you.
21 points of fire damage. And then it's the other guy's turn. The one that assaulted your mind. Where is it at?
Yay!
So you banish one, another one just shows up.
Yep.
God, we have to wait a week to figure out what happens.
I know.
Oh.
I'm not the
Need
one
you
to
to make a
net this
charisma
time.
saving throw.
No, we all are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22.
Yes. You're able to resist the crown of despair. What it was trying to affect you with. Alright.
Oh, did you make a mistake?
I didn't make a mistake. It is a mistake.
Ah, you suck.
The big guy swings at you.
Wait, the big guy's gone.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's gone. He disappeared. I'm sorry. All right, your turn. We'll set it up if we get through this round. This next round.
Yeah, I like how it says that. Get through the round.
Do you take damage?
Did him?
He needs to make.
Make a con save.
Concentration check.
You need to make a con save for when the damage you
Yeah,
take.
from the fire.
How much more?
21.
So,
Yeah, make it. Yeah. You gotta make a
Constitution
save.
save.
Yep. Concentration check.
11.
Okay, so he appears and he starts swinging wildly and misses you. So he's there.
You got 3 guys on you.
Yay me.
She says again, lay down.
I'm laying down. If I'm gonna die, fuck it. I'm gonna.
Let's make it quick.
Well, at least like that way you know you're gonna die.
Yeah.
This way you don't know what's gonna happen.
So she walks up to Varys, grabs him by the scruff of his neck, and drags him unceremoniously into the next room. And the big guy puts his 6 swords away, and using his 6 arms.
4 or you said 4?
Did I say 4?
yeah, you
Yeah.
did say
It's
more.
4. Using his 4 arms, he put his 4 weapons away, and he just starts grabbing things and he rips. Who has a cloak on?
A what?
Cloak. Nobody.
No, yeah, you destroyed like all my
I
cloaks.
didn't destroy him. The game did.
What? Game master.
I got a cloak.
Okay, so he comes over and looks at you and unhooks your cloaks and pats you on your hip, puts them on the ground, disarms you, throws your weapons in there, and does the same with everybody. Just throws all your weapons in the room.
Sucks.
Wraps it up, just drags it out of the room, and the guy standing there with his the one that's just all he was doing was just looking at you the whole time. Walks over, pulls out a vial, and says, "Drink this."
Why not? I'm a dwarf.
Okay. So you drink it, and it makes you drowsy and sleepy.
Nighty night.
He looks up. Before he's falling asleep, he looks over at the big guy and he says, "I wonder how it tastes." You fall asleep.
I'm a dwarf. I guarantee you're gonna need a lot of tenderizer.
Okay, so we'll stop here.
God damn it.
I know, right?
We're playing next week, right?
Next week is the 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I might as well just try to fall asleep because if I would try to fight them all, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Thank
I'm probably
you
gonna die
for
anyway.
watching Immortals Inc. D&D here in Rocky River, Ohio. They have Dungeons and Dragons Adventure League every Wednesday. The Castles and Crusades, I think, happens once a month on Thursdays. Hold on, guys, because they can't hear me with the dice. Thank you. They do have Magic every Sunday. What are you guys playing over there?
Huh?
You
Yeah,
guys playing
Magic every
Commander?
Sunday.
Commander, right?
It's standard from 1 to 5, and then they usually stick around and play Commander after.
Awesome. Standard 1 to 5, and then they play Commander afterwards. They do draft, I believe, on Fridays for Friday Night Magic.
They have draft Monday, Friday.
Monday, Friday. Awesome. Have a good day, guys.